Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I can't help myself. I'm sort of addicted to these two ladies, Regan and Megan Lynch. Yesterday, we had a shocking performance. They put Regan's 6-year-old daughter on the camera to explain to everybody that mum and her sister or her auntie aren't running a scam. It was absolutely ridiculous. Had a bit of backlash from it, which is quite interesting. So if you check out the description of this very video that you're watching right now, you will see the comments that I got from Regan, claiming all sorts of things like I'm a pedophile or something or other, and the outrageous claims. But if you also go into the description of this video, you'll actually find a link to a WhatsApp group where you can join it and you can read the messages where Regan is coming in there and absolutely yelling at me. And I've just been listening to a video where this morning, well, my morning, probably your evening, she's been telling people to go to my YouTube channel and report this guy. And then she doesn't want anything else to do with me anymore. She's never, ever going to talk about me ever again. But every single broadcast she does talk about me. I am a good guy. I've got no hidden agenda other than trying to warn mum and dad investors that these two ladies are running a scam. We don't know what it is because they haven't told us what product or service they're offering. But if you look at the history that these two ladies and what they've been up to, they've promoted scam after scam. And yesterday, using their child to tell everyone that they are not running a scam. These are twins, identical twins by the look of it, but they are deadly. And they're after $25 from everybody. And then they're encouraging you to find 7 friends and telling them to build and telling everyone to invest $25. Every time a friend of yours invests $25, you'll get $10 off it. So you'll get $70, approximately 3 times your return on your investment. No one knows what the product is, but you're meant to build. And then they've got this website, which is linked probably in the description of this video, and you can go join it. And you can lock in your position for $25. And then they will release products, maybe coupons, that you can entice your friends and family to sign up for. Now, this lady, we've found her home address. We know where she lives. She lives in a pokey little apartment. She claims she's been making $100,000 a month. In other thumbnails, images we've seen, she's claiming she's making $20,000 a week. So what's she doing with the money? I don't know, but these two ladies are prostituting themselves on the internet so that they can get the passive income that they are telling you that you'll get if you just invest $25. Look, I've busted some pretty wicked scams in my time. These ladies are all associated with Tammy Jackson. We saw Gobi enter in their Telegram group just this morning. Well, it is actually 2:05 in the afternoon. So they're all linked together. So let's get into the show and let's see what Megan has to offer us today.
This meeting is being recorded.
This meeting is being recorded, not like yesterday's meeting, but we'll find out what she's on about and we'll let you know. I'll just get the sound going. Make sure that it's tickly boo.
We have well over 30 days. I think we have about
Same
37 days.
Different day.
Before we really truly launch Vibe to the world, right?
And what are we launching?
We're honestly, we're ready for the overflow. We're excited about all that is happening. I want everybody to know that
what is happening?
You're in position right now.
In position for what?
There's no need to elbow to get in, right? Everybody's going to get in, and we technically open our doors February the 17th.
Technically,
at 1 p.m. Eastern, where people can
looking a bit haggard at the
really
moment, though, I
come
must say.
and be able
She's
to
working hard, spamming
experience our
everyone,
product
building that
line.
7,000
We're excited about that. If you want to
database.
back up just a little bit, this week has been a monumental week, and I'm going to be passing it over. And I have my glasses on because I'm going to be a student today. So I'm not going to be the one speaking. So I'm sure that we'll be on time today.
She's probably got a parish who comes along
You're
to
going
do
be
that
able to
for
hear
us.
from our CMO.
We've got 613 people here, so we've lost 400 people somewhere along the way.
Able to hear from Miss Ragan Lynch, who is just working with our support, our customer care. We don't say
Psychological
customer
care.
service, but we say our customer care team, and getting through those support tickets so that we can help those get in the doors a little bit faster. So we just want to say welcome to everybody.
They've
My
locked
name
down
is
the
Megan
chat room,
Lynch. I'm
so
the
you can't
VP of
say anything.
Sales and
Same shit,
owner
different day.
of Vibe,
Scammer
along
101.
with two
How
other
to run a
owners as
scam.
well.
They've
Andre
obviously been to
Russell,
the school.
who is really, truly the project director. He has his hands in everything. So we want to welcome you. And I know a lot of people want to know,
Only scams
what
is the
Vibe
theme of
is.
today.
And honestly, it's a feeling. And our tagline is really lead.
Tagline
right?
is
You have
only
to lead
scams
first.
today, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
some people say you have to follow first, but I truly believe you have to lead yourself. You have to be in the spirit of allowing and allow yourself to be led. So we talk about leading, and then you learn when you're able to lead and say,
so why would you sign up?
I'm going to lead my life. I'm not going to just
for this
go
lady's
with the
product?
flow
Do
of
you
things, but
trust
I'm
this
also
lady?
not going to
And do you
focus
believe that
on
this lady is going to
swimming
lead you to
upstream.
financial
Okay,
freedom?
no need to swim upstream. You can go with the flow, but sometimes you have to figure out which flow you want to go with. So it's all about, type in the chat, alignment. And I truly believe that every single one of our VPs, that's you, including us, our Vibe partners, we believe in
partners.
Really, truly being partners. And in a lot of companies, we feel like that we go into those particular companies and we may not feel like it's a partnership. We may feel like it's 70-30 most of the time, but we truly believe in being partners. So we want to welcome each and every one of you. Also, we're just excited. So I'm going to be getting out of the way so that
we're going to get preached
the two young ladies can do their job and support you today. But I want you to get in alignment, get in a space where you can kind of listen and learn. This is being recorded,
on the
so we'll
floor
make
if
sure
you have
that
to.
this
Get your
recording
yoga mat
is
out
sent
and
out to
start
all of
singing
you.
Kumbaya, my love.
Hopefully you are inside of our Telegram, and the young ladies are going to talk about that. I am more of the voice that is.
She's more of the scammer
to get you moving, right? So I want to bring it down just a little bit, because sometimes your tonality, you need to create FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh my God, really?
And sometimes you need to just be quick, but not in a hurry, so you don't make mistakes. Right. So I'm going to get out of the way, and I am going to pass it over to other than Miss Tony, who is our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer. I thought Regan was a phenomenal guy's name, at everything that she does. She's going to really help us to understand that branding is important.
But what is it with these unisex names?
Keeping everything just unified is important, because we are one team, one dream, one focus. Then we're going to pass it over to Miss Ragan, who is phenomenal at customer care. That is not my forte, as you guys noticed if you were on the call earlier today. Whatsoever. Right. There's a reason why I am not in that position, because that is not what I do. So I am so very happy that we have Ragan to come on here and guide you guys through the steps of making sure that you understand everything and you can bring people into the business
so
in an efficient manner. So I'm going to go ahead and
if you want to join me on stage,
myself,
you're more than welcome.
and I am just going to be quiet and be a student. I have my pen and paper. I've been front of the house, so I know what the back of the house is doing, but they know it way better than I do. So Miss Ragan Lynch, are you out there, ma'am? Miss Tony, are you out there?
Anybody out there?
We are here.
We are there. Oh, hello. Hello, lady.
Take it away.
Is this the only
Hello. I'm going to let you talk first, Regan, while I get my windows in order. And when you're ready for me, let me know.
We're ready now.
Okay. I will be ready for you in about 10 seconds. So,
told you.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. I see there's about 677 of us on here. So thank you for showing up. Thank you to those who have submitted support tickets and you're being straight to the point. You are following instructions. So that way, myself and our support team are able to continuously get through those as quickly as possible. I am going to be super transparent and let you know that there are about 800 emails, but we are working around the clock. No one has been waiting for a response longer than 24 hours, because there were no support tickets yesterday during the day. Or earlier during the day. So 24 to 48 hours allow for your support ticket to be answered. I know we went over it before, so I won't beat that into you all that when we uploaded the master list, we uploaded it exactly how you all.
Well, this is going to be a very boring presentation, so I better step up my commentary.
Multiple times, that caused issues. For some of you that spelled your own name wrong and your own email wrong, that caused issues. So it's not that we are behind just to be behind, but there's that's the majority. I would say 99%
so if you want to come into the
emails that are coming through are sponsor, no sponsor, because the sponsor name might have been spelled differently, which that's no one's fault. It is what it is, and we expected that. Or you didn't receive the email, and 9 out of 10 of those, I'm just using a number, are because you might have forgotten an L on Gmail or forgot an N here and there or something like that. So all I'm asking, like we're going to have some grace with you all as our Vibe partners in this pre-launch, because this is an exciting time. No one should be frustrated right now. Everybody should be operating in some type. Do you want to
help me fight these criminals? Just hit the thumbs up on the YouTube channel.
This is a new thing,
and also if you want to subscribe, that'd be much appreciated.
Hey, thank you for those of you who have reached out like, hey, do you need any help in the back office?
Those aren't quite working.
Do you need me to do anything? But know that this is
see if I can clean the windows for you.
Hodgepodge put together project. This is a whole production with a whole
Sadie,
team and a whole staff. And although I thank you for offering,
we
do have it under control. You all will be able to meet all the staff like once we officially launch. Or yeah. So thank you for the offering of helping. Last thing I want to say, please do not submit multiple emails for the same.
It's going to be one hell of a boring
because all that does is slows us down. When we have 4 emails that say, hey, I haven't gotten a response in 2 hours. So remember time frames.
And now you can see who's in here.
Super big on time frames.
There's 721 people.
Hours.
And Tammy Jackson's in here.
It could be earlier than that, but expect somewhere between that time frame right now. And then that way,
and see if she answers her phone.
Still be talking to people and still be promoting the business, even if you're not in the back office. You should still be reaching out and sending someone a message. We're going to talk later about
Captain. Nice to see you here.
About PS3,
good to have you in the chat room, mate.
You're going to have a sizzle
yourself
video
back into the routine,
or you can share the reveal video right now. And then 3-way to close.
So
or you may not even need a 3-way. You may just be
Megan.
PSC closing at that point
we'll do
and saying,
FaceTime
hey,
call.
It's free right now. We have over 8,000 people.
Let's see if she's got a phone off,
into this opportunity. It is a great vibe. It is a you're not paying anything right now. So just
scam launch in history.
Up. And if you change your mind later is what you do, but you don't want to
Can't
miss
hear
out.
a phone
Here's
ringing.
my link. Let me walk you through, or call me if you have any questions. You all can be doing that for those of you who may not be in your back office yet. Okay, so just don't get frustrated in the process because it's going to be a beautiful
thing. No one can turn their camera on.
Everybody is settled in their home, in their back office, and we are launching officially.
But you can.
Funds are
just
looking
at that link you posted.
You're going to be with your Vibe tribe. So
Elise.
I just wanted to add that. No multiple emails.
So I'm just going to have a wee nose into that one as well.
Anything else I say?
Because this is starting to get quite repetitious. They just keep stringing people along all the time.
And I'll pass it right over to you, Tony.
Thank you. Hello. I'm going to put my thing on Do Not Disturb because I do have messages. So, all right, let me put this down. I'm kind of limited in what I can show you guys because
it's illegal.
Have certain windows open. So give me just a second. All right. Tell me if you can see my window right now, and just my window, no other windows.
We can see your window. We can see your email
at the top.
That's very brave.
And your other tab.
That is perfect. Okay, I've got all my windows sitting here ready to go. So let's get to this and get through this. Number one, I can see your chat. Regan can see your chat. Megan can see your chat. Do not worry. We can all see your chat. So I need, is there anybody in here, and you can put yes, me, so I can know if there's anybody that belongs here that needs this help, that doesn't have a referral link and doesn't have an account and is stuck and doesn't know where to go and they're brand new right now. Let's pretend there's some of you, right? There we go. So you're going to go to the vibe.io. Everyone got that? The vibe.io. I'll put it in the chat for you so you can get there. This is our website. And what you're going to do is click, if you're already here and a VP, a Vibe partner, you're going to click sign in. If not, you're going to go to lock your spot. I'm sorry. Let's back up. If you don't have a referral link, you're going to click sign in. You're going to go here,
This meeting is being recorded.
banner, read all of the information. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you to read the information and then do it.
So
we see those every website,
my username.
Right? Then you're going to click forgot password. When you click forgot password, if you put something in here that is not in our system, it's going to tell you. So if I put in Tony@Tony.com, and we'll take questions later, maybe. It says, look, email not found in the system. Please contact support for assistance. That is all you can do. And how long is it, Reagan, for support tickets?
Hey, and if you look at my my
24
name,
to 48 hours.
Dick's enormous.
Awesome. Perfect. Now, this is what you're going to have if you don't have an email in the system. If you do have an email in the system, you're going to get a verification email. You're going to get a password reset email, and you're going to go in and reset your password. Super easy. Now let's go back. I need to get a link. Someone, since I can only see your stuff, someone send me your referral link, and we're going to fix this later. I don't have one on me right now. I wonder if I can grab it from here. There's one right there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, Miss Kathy. Okay, let me do this. So someone sends you a referral link, you guys. You have a link. Someone sends you a link.
This meeting is being recorded.
Around. Someone says, hey, click my link. Come do this thing, right? You're going to put in the link. And I see that Kathy has already figured it out. So her link is Vibe with Kathy. Look at that, Kathy. Congratulations. So I put this information in, and it is going to take me to the registration page. Now, you're going to notice later you have two referral links. One is going to take you to the main page here. So when you give that link out, it'll take your invitees to this page. It'll say landing in it. The other referral link will take them straight to the registration page. Just so you know, those are the two differences. We'll come back to that in a minute. So here's Kathy.
I want to see if I
Kathy, we're going to go ahead and sign up. And again, you didn't get me, Kathy. I'm sorry. I've been here. I've heard about it, but we're going to fix it later. This is for registration purposes. So we're going to register Vibe user. Here we go. Vibe. My name is Vibe user. My username can be Vibe user. My email can be vibeuser@gmail.com. Password is whatever you want to put it.
Nuts, bend over.
There we go. And let me just say the password, you guys, is going to be 8 characters. You can choose how you want to put it, but 8 characters, right? Here we go. I'm going to sign up. And remember, if you already have an account, you can sign in. Did you guys happen to catch that when I went here without a referral link and I clicked lock your spot, there was nowhere for me to go? You can only get in the company with a referral link from someone. So my cookies and my browser are remembering Kathy. See how they remember Kathy? If I go to an incognito browser, it will just have a red message that says you have to have a sponsor. So you can't get in without a sponsor. So now I'm going to sign up with Kathy's link.
Right, so now I'm going to ask her for a sponsor's name.
We're so excited about what has happened here today. All right, there we go.
This meeting is being recorded.
So it might take a minute for things to roll around. So here we are. Your signee has your referral has just gotten in. This is what they're going to see. All fields must be completed after submitting. Check your email, including spam and junk, to verify your account. Your account is not valid until that verification happens. So let's just fill out this first. And what I would tell you guys, oh, look, Kathy said she got the ding immediately. If you guys have your enabled, you will get a ding privately in your Telegram that someone has signed up. That's great, isn't it? All right. So Vibe user, you cannot change your email. Again, if you need to fix that, you're going to go ahead and message support. If your sponsor is off, you're going to have to message support. All of this is right here.
All right, so here we go.
And again, 24 to 48 hours.
So Wooly,
those of you that said you've been waiting for 48 hours or 72 hours.
Wooly Stroker has asked the question.
We've only had the link
what
out
happens
for
if you
support
don't
for
have
about
a
24
sponsor?
hours.
So let's see if she reads the name
It's
out.
not the case unless they went back into the future or the past, whichever one it is. Okay, so now we're going to go to birth date. Let's just set it as something over 18 because you have to be 18. There we go. Zip code is going to be here because why not? Now, I want to remind you, if you haven't seen it earlier, that you can put anything in here, right? This zip code is really to auto-populate your city and state, and then later for some really fun things. So you can put 0000 in there, but if you want to be a party to fun things, I would put your real one. Sometimes people have different post codes is what they're called outside of the US, and they're going to say something else, or they're going to have letters. You can put anything in here, whatever you want in this box. All right. Your country, and then you're going to click submit. Oh, I didn't fill out my phone number. I'm sorry, you guys. There we go. Submit.
Okay.
Perfect. So now everything is submitted. It's turning its little circle. See the circle it's turning? Perfect. Now please check your inbox to verify your email. It may take 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go over to the inbox and see. Takes 5 to 10 minutes sometimes. Let's check spam. There we go. So they've fallen in spam. This is a brand new email. It's a brand new company. So let's go ahead and take all of these, and I clicked them and clicked not spam because they're not spam. Let's go over here. So action required, you need to verify the account. I'm going to go to the newest one because when this one happened, it sent me one. And you guys, the fun part of what I do is I see this and now I go and tell our wonderful, amazing back office developers, hey, let's change these things. There's 2 emails. That's a note to self, Reagan. 2 emails. We only need 1. So profile completed successfully and then action required. So we're going to go ahead and verify the email address. Once I do that, it's going to log me back in. Look, I'm verified. Everything's ready to go. So now your personal is ready to go. If you go over here, you can click on referrals and you're going to see your referrals attached. I will tell you that the referrals that are attached here, some of them may not be correct because their sponsor may not be correct for a million reasons, and we are working very hard to get that fixed. Send in 1 support ticket, please. 1 support ticket. Craig cannot hear anything. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. So 1 support ticket, please. So now when you get back here, you're going to see the dashboard. You're going to see in real time. Do you guys see this number? 8925 members vibing. Look at that. This number, if you sit here and just watch, it will update automatically. If you're in the Telegram channel, you're going to see the banner coming through with the new members. It's super exciting. So here we are in the back office. You'll see referrals. All of this you won't need right now. So now let's go to your profile. Your profile is where all your information was, but now you have a few more things in your profile, right? So we're going to go over here to notifications.
I'm just trying to do
Remember I told you guys who were complaining about your emails and everything that you weren't getting them? You're going to have so many. So if you don't want to get emails, you can come unclick these things. I would keep them on just because you want to know if you have a referral so you can assist your team, right? Telegram notifications, you're going to click here. Watch, I'm on my desktop right now, my computer, on my laptop or my computer. This is where I'm at. If I click enable, it's going to take me to download the Telegram app. I don't want to download that app. So I will go back to my phone and log in, and it will open my Telegram app on my phone. Here on my computer, I use Telegram for the desktop. So I opened it on my desktop, whichever one, or actually both. It's totally up to you. But if you do enable it on your phone and you put Telegram on your desktop, it will also be enabled on your desktop. You don't have to do both, but it will be in both places. Next, you have your security. This is where you're going to change everything. There's 2-factor authentication. It tells you where you're logged in and all of that, right?
All right. This is going to be fun.
You're going to see your affiliate link. Now, Kathy figured this out. Way to go, Kathy. And I just now
So
tested
hopefully
it
they
as
go back to
well
the
because
email.
Kathy knew
You'll
it
see
before
that
I did
they've
because I
got
haven't played along
heaps
with it.
of emails with
But
scam,
if you
scam,
want
scam,
the
scam all over it.
gibbery-drew, what did someone call it? The gibberish, the gibbery-jew? I make up all kinds of gibberish. What was the word someone used? Whatever it was. All the numbers and letters. You can change it. So let's change it to, Kathy had hers vibing with Kathy. So I'll put vibe with,
You forgot the Y goes on the
All
other.
right, so let's see if we can
you know what? Here we go.
get this.
There you go.
Vibe with awesomeness. I can't even spell today.
Right.
There we go.
So let's go in there and post.
What happened? What did I do
said
wrong?
lack of sleep sometimes.
Yes. So you can put dashes in here. You can put dashes or you can put no, just dashes because it's a web address. Underscore underneath.
See,
Yeah, you
now
can do that as
hopefully they'll
well
go
if you
back to
want.
their
Either
email.
one, right? I'm really old school, so I would just put vibe, right? Whatever you want to do. And you click save. There you go. Now you've got a brand new link. Are y'all excited about that? What happens if you don't have a sponsor?
That's
Can
my question.
anyone, Reagan? I don't want to unmute people. Reagan, what happens if they don't have a sponsor?
You are going to submit a support ticket. So you'll submit a support ticket, support at thevibe.io. And then what I do or our support team does, they cross-reference the list, see who your sponsor is on the master list, and then we find them and we add them to your sponsor tab.
Thank you for
And
that.
then we'll respond back to your email. So submit a support ticket. No text messages, no WhatsApp, no Telegram personal messages, only support ticket. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So also, marketing brain voice, teacher voice, whatever you want to call it here. If you put in something that doesn't sound like it needs to sound, let me just put that.
Yeah.
Please just be
That was my
cognizant of
question.
our brand and our name, and don't put your don't put that out like that. Hold on one second.
Now they're going to kick me out, thinking they kick me out. And before they do it, I get out.
There we go. Don't put anything out like that. Obviously, you don't want to put out, something bad. So, other than that, that's really all it is, you guys. You don't have a lot to look at right now. I'm super excited for what is to come. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat and I'll take like 3 of them probably. Most likely. What do you think, Megan? 3?
Yes, so I can kind of read those questions and you can answer some of those questions.
Why do they see the
So let me
questions?
scroll back up for just a second. Someone said,
Here we go.
sorry, you can probably read them faster than me. Hold on. I have someone
This
said
meeting is
they
being
do have a
recorded.
link, but it's not working now. If that were to happen, that their link
So now I'm back in here.
mysteriously wasn't working. Do you have an answer for that?
Their link isn't working. Your link should work. If I go, for example, to...
How do I know if my email is in the database?
It's going to open right up. Now, if earlier, if you had any issues, that was most likely because of all the people vibing. See all these vibing people? Everyone was super excited today, so it's going to take just a second, and it's going to be fine. But today is a fun day. Yeah, I just opened up a link and it opens up just great, you guys. Yeah,
go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
if it happened, it was probably because there was so much going on earlier that we were doing some improvements and they probably were right at that spot where we're doing improvements. So have them try again, have them try on their phone, have them clear their cache. Always clear their cache. Clearing your cache is usually what's going to help fix first.
We're going to give that sort of support, are we?
If your link isn't working, it's because of the other end, because everybody else's links are working, or they need to clear their cache.
Okay.
And quick question. So someone had sent me a message like, oh, the site's crashing. And, we kind of chose not to talk about that yesterday. The site's not crashing. You are more of a techie person. And I think our techie community understands. This is our first time really putting all of these
Hopefully
people
they will
into
go
the
back to
system.
their email.
So the system wasn't crashing.
Because I've
What was
actually filled up their
happening?
email box with scam.
People were super excited, and there was so many people trying to run through the door, and we had to make the door a little bit bigger.
Is that right?
All my
Really?
techie words.
So they've
Right.
got
I love it.
8,929
And the
people
great
that
thing
have
is that we have
signed
a
up for this, have
phenomenal
they?
dev team. You guys will hear us say that. Our development team, they are in-house. They are our partners. We are not outsourcing anything. Everything is in-house. That's why we're able to make changes so quickly.
Let's go send again.
And our dev team is beyond phenomenal. They can build pretty much anything that we want, and we have been using them.
That means they'll be from
ask
what are they
for
called?
all the things that we would like to have. And you guys can't see everything because everything's hidden back here. You can only see what we want you to see. So there's nothing wrong with the system. But for the first couple of days, Tony, it is going to have to optimize, or whatever fancy word you used. You can kind of speak on that if you want.
Yes, for the first couple of days, it does take a while for everything to get into place. The brand new door has got to be put up. It's got to be painted. It's got to have door handles on it. That's the best I can describe it without going into.
Can you please ask Tony to show the sign-up process one more time? I'm so sorry to ask.
So we're still letting people go through the door, but sometimes you might get a little paint on you.
Absolutely. And I know we have some new folks on here because I'm getting a lot of messages, and, I thought I have new people on. I'm going to go over one slide when we get done, one slide, because I think it's the most important slide to show the magnitude of why you want to get in, even if you're not a builder, even if you've never made money in network marketing before, why this is going to be the place that you want to vibe in. Someone else asked, what if I sent out a bunch of links with the number letter combination? Will it still work if I decide to do something fancy like Kathy did?
Yes, it is still going to work. That is tied to your dashboard. So you have to come set it back here first in your profile. And once you set it in your profile, now it is tied to you.
Someone else said, what if I didn't receive a reset email?
Check your spam or send a support ticket. We do have a system that shows every single email that went out and when it went out and if it was open and if it was clicked and everything else. And if you didn't receive one, that means there was an issue with your email address. But if you're in the system, there was not an issue and it's in your spam. So send a support ticket if that did happen and you cannot find it.
Perfect. Okay, let's see. Let me go scroll through some of the other messages. 1 second.
Okay.
Right. Not quite sure if we have, because everything's coming direct to us, so no one can see you guys' messages but us. I think that's it.
We got. Yep. I love them to go back to their email.
Landing page. Someone said landing page not working, but
it is now. There was again another issue. So if you guys know anything about DNS and things like that, we fixed it. Everything is fine. It wasn't broken. We're improving it. Like I said, we just had to upgrade the house a little bit because everyone is having so much fun. Do y'all see this number changing up here? It's in real time. That's what I'm talking about.
That's great. And someone said, in the future, will there be a video on the referral link? And this is a running joke on the corporate side because, some of the guys were like, they don't need a video. It's just a reset password. And Reagan and Tony and I are looking at each other like, we know, sometimes people are visual learners and, what we think is common is not always common for everybody else. So we do a lot of videos. We are going to have a lot of training videos as well to do things, but I don't necessarily think you need a video for the referral link. Because you could use either one. It doesn't matter which one you use.
You can use either one. Like I said before, if you send them the referral link that says landing page, it's going to take them to the vibe.io, this main page. This is also where you can go to sign in. You can click that. If someone comes here without a referral link, they're not going to be able to do anything with that. Okay. If you send them the other link, it's going to take them straight to this registration page where they're signing up. So that's really up to you which link you send them.
It really doesn't matter. Someone also asked, when is the $25 due? Remember, I told you guys it's going to be
hopefully they'll open up their
probably sometime
emails
closer
because
to
they've got a
next
few
week.
nice
I need you
pictures
to
in
look
there
at the
for them.
timeline visual image. And if you want to go into the Telegram and click the little picture in the upper right-hand corner in Telegram and click media, you can see all of the posts and the images that have ever been posted in that group with almost 5,000 people. So the dates that you need to worry about are you will pay your money
room. They
by
put patio
February the
furniture in the
16th
waiting room
at 1:00. That's all
Fancy
you need to
that.
worry about. It doesn't matter if we roll out the $25 today or next week.
Quite busy in
You
here,
just have
know.
to make sure that you plug in, you stay plugged in, and the $25 pay link will pop up. And of course, if you're plugged in, we would tell you. And then you just have to pay it by February the 16th at 1:00. So we have plenty of time. The only thing that you should be doing is the same thing that we were doing 2 weeks ago, which we were just sharing blindly
sitting around
on
having a few drinkies
website,
and deciding, hey,
and you
we should
couldn't
start
see
another
any of your
scammer.
personals. Nothing's changed, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're just sharing, same way, for free. You just can see everything in your back office. And then when the $25 is implemented, again, it doesn't, no money changes hands until you've done KYC and all those things. And that won't happen until launch time. So you just will pay your $25 by February 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern, not 101, not 102.
Stops other people getting in here and
1
getting
p.m.
scammed.
Eastern.
So victory
That
won
will
there.
ensure
Things you
that
got to do to get the
get
meeting
into the
scammed.
matrix. No one is in the matrix right now. Everybody type 37 in the chat. Is it 37 or 36 days? Tony?
It is. If you go to the main site here, let's go here. And someone said, how do you get there? Go to thevibe.io, 36 days, 11 hours, and 21 minutes.
Okay, so plug in, ladies and gentlemen, and get these dates down. I'm going to give you a PDF. Well, I already gave you a picture of the timeline. And then at 12 o'clock, we do training and you meet people from the Vibe tribe. Usually we do an opportunity call at 8 o'clock, but we're going to start doing some launches with leaders, and you don't have to wait on us.
What's a leader?
I think
how do you become a leader? What do you need to do?
Start understanding that you don't have to do a presentation for people right now. You just have to do what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, talking about why you are connected to Vibe, and it's a feeling. We're not sharing our products or the price points right now, but if you want to get in during pre-launch and help us build the boat, then you can. Not everybody can get into pre-launches and help build the boat because they're over there taking water breaks. They're over there, playing in the dirt. And we're like, hey, get over here and help us put these, walls up on this boat. Some people can't handle pre-launches, but all the money is made with people who get into pre-launch time. So understand that when you do share this with people, and if they're like, oh, well, this isn't right, and this isn't, well, they need not come in right now.
Is that what we're saying?
They need to just sit on the sideline and wait until February 17th. And then they can come in after the 83 million people that are probably going to come into this platform. And if you were on the call this morning, you know what I'm talking about. So just understand that when you get into pre-launches, you're saying, I'm here to help.
It will be flooded.
Beta test. I'm here to make sure
I can't
that
ask
the
him any more
links
questions
work,
because I'll get kicked out.
when you launch a company, somebody has to beta test because you won't find issues on the tech side until people get into the doors. So again, if you run into people who can't handle that, they need not come
people who
in
can't handle the truth.
Okay. How do I know if my email is in the database? Tony?
Ooh,
you go to sign in right here when you go to thevibe.io. You click sign in. What you're going to do is click forgot password, and you're going to put your email right here in. And if you put it in, you send the reset link, it's not there. So you're going to need to put
so how do I know which one I stuffed up on?
If it is there, you will get a reset email. That token in the email is only valid for 5 minutes. Someone put something about the token being invalid. It's only valid for 5 minutes. So if you don't only do that when you're ready to check your email, right?
What's the product?
And then,
sorry, go ahead.
While I was here, I was going to explain. Someone said, what's the difference between the invite links? If your invite link has the word landing in it, you have one that says landing and one that just has the registration, right? The one that says landing page will bring them to this page. So it is a page. It is not just a registration page. It's an actual page. The other link is going to send them straight to the registration page. They're not going to see that main landing page.
Nice to see you
That's
here.
important because later, this is only the landing page. I know we told you guys that. This is nowhere near what you're going to see when the site launches. This is just a page for you now. Later,
so that's not it.
The whole website will be there and all the information. And you may want to send someone to that front site. And maybe you want to use the other link and send them to this back office link.
Yeah.
And then again, another payment question. There is no money exchanging hands right now.
Not yet, but you went free.
No money exchanging hands.
And then if
no
you want to lock your position
at this moment, right, Megan?
You need to pay $25.
Absolutely. And I do want to make a point because I know some people are like, oh, I invited guests, and that's fine. Hopefully you did tell them that this was a VP Legends training tonight.
No, this is a only scams event.
Okay, so just make sure you pay attention to what the link says. That's important. You are welcome to invite people, but some people may say, I don't really know what this is, and I don't want to, and you may have to, we apologize, but we apologize, but we don't care. You may have to go back to those people and say, hey, watch this 1 minute and 31-second video about Vibe. And I'm going to put out a video today, a little later, because you have some more videos coming out, but I like to put out a lot of my own training videos. So you are going to see a video come out that really breaks down what we do. It's going to be super short, with the money in it who don't understand the internet. So if you want to share that with folks, you can. If you want to send them to joinonemore.time.com so they can check out the videos that Ragan and I did previously.
Captain.
There's still 3 videos on there, and those
got
videos literally
views.
put 8,100 people in the door.
These guys.
So don't fix
have got
what's
that
not
many,
broken.
that much pull.
Just keep sharing. Nothing's changed. What if I use my name for my link and someone has the same name?
You can
I wouldn't allow you to do that. Okay. If someone's referrals aren't showing, again, you would send a support ticket.
Check out this video. It's got 2,500 subscribers, views already.
You or your people filled out the form
that's quite
incorrectly. Right. Maybe you had someone's doctor something and it didn't register because I did ask you guys not to put doctor or pastor.
I know. I'm getting
that's not
fake.
Their first name.
They're trying to shut down my YouTube channel.
That, and that's
so they're literally sending fake subscribers. That's why I had 21,000, not 8,500.
No money's exchanging hands right now. We are in a
shut up, Megan. I'm talking to my mate.
Okay.
So I wrote to YouTube about it.
And they go,
a bigger vote, system for cleaning up fake views. And I said, as long as you don't snap me for it.
When necessary, and we actually have some things built into the back office.
I've got 10 videos of over 20,000 views investigating this.
Can you please ask Tony to show the sign-up process one more
time?
Answered that. I said for the sake of time, we'll drop the video and then you can go back and watch it. And
I said, can you show me the sign-up process one more time so we can go back to the email box?
Post it. I did drop the how-to
let's see if they fall for it.
There's only 8 steps on there with pictures that literally takes you through the sign-up process of resetting your password. So utilize that, and there shouldn't be any questions if you're literally going
739 people in the chat room.
All the way to 8.
They've lost 250 people since they started this crusade. People are waking up. It's good to see.
And I did want to add something.
Let's see how many people we can save.
Tony, whenever you were showing, when someone asked,
let's see if we can go to speaker view.
If they put their email in, how do they know if their email's in the database? Some of you all used multiple emails. So,
right.
If try
there's a countdown clock. Get used to it, guys. That's all you're ever going to see is a countdown clock. And that's what you paid your $25 for.
Try each email because one of those accounts is going to be in there. You can always change your email later by submitting a support ticket if you don't want to use that specific email that you may have used on the Google form or website, because we uploaded the information straight from there. So try both emails. If none of them are in there because you may have spelled it wrong or left something out,
you might have got it wrong.
Everything is always submit a support ticket, and then we happily wait for a response.
And guys, it's 7:46. I know some people are jumping off. Shame on them.
Oh my goodness, this video that I did yesterday,
right now. I'm the VP of sales, and I know you may have some new folks on.
3,300
but I want to encourage you guys to keep sharing, because come February 17th, that everybody will
in the
be
last
a believer,
60 minutes,
and you need to have collected a lot of no's so that
Let's have a
when
look.
February 17th rolls
And they're all
around and
external
we told
views.
you it was going to
So maybe
rain
we're
and I
getting
was looking
famous.
crazy building this ark and
What
people
arc?
didn't believe it, they
Where's your
will
arc?
believe
Is
February
there an arc?
17th. So you need to be able to go
An
back to
arc
them
or
and
an
say,
arc?
hey, I told you it was going to rain. I told you it was going to be a tsunami.
Told
So
you
you
gonna
have
make a
to
lot of
tell them,
money.
and you have to be okay with them
You
saying
have to
no
be
right
okay
now.
with them
I
saying no
actually
right
love
now.
to tell as many people as possible, and I get a kick out of seeing how
Kick?
many no's I can collect a day, because I say, hey,
Oh.
is it okay if I give you an update in about 36 days?
Oh, yeah. And that
Because
could
I
be
already
all
know
fell
what's going to
over.
happen. Okay. A few people, it said a few of my team reported not receiving their verification email. Check your spam, please. I'm going to show you guys one slide.
She said the other owner is Andre Russell.
And there's also,
anyone know who Andre
have you
Russell
read
is?
this? How to access the Vibe back office. Reagan made a wonderful link for you guys to follow. And I know you can do it. I got a lot of young people who are just getting through it, but they're really reading. Okay. Someone said, so don't spend all your money on Valentine's Day candy. Yes. Right. 6 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have the ability to email our team from the back office?
No. I'll put it in screenshots, Captain. Have a look at this this traffic.
Personals information, and then there is also on the account tab where, let's say you just want to hide all of your information and you don't want anyone to see, you have the ability legally, we have to give you that right
legally
to hide your information.
Oh, let's get legal. Let's get legal.
So you will be able to see your personals, and we are still working with compliance because we're trying to give you all as much information as possible to build your business the best way that you can. So trust me, with your VP of Global Sales, she understands the importance of being able to dig down and taproot and help other people. So we are going to fight tooth and nail to get everything we possibly can for you guys to see. That is compliant.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, that's really important.
Yes, it's really important. Down compliance.
And I treat everybody like I sign them up, but we also don't want to expose everybody's information to your upline, because we don't know who's on the boat right now. Right. And some people are on mini boats and they're not rowing on any of them too well. So we don't want them digging down into your organization to spam them somewhere else, right? We want to make sure everybody who's on our boat is rowing in the right direction. Okay. Only one account per person. Husbands and wives can have accounts. You can't have a business account and a personal account unless you're like a church and we vetted you. So understand, this isn't like a normal, typical
we got the spelling
network
wrong,
marketing company. We challenge the status quo.
The spelling was like
we are a relationship marketing business, but we also understand that we don't want people with multiple accounts.
So who was that guy then?
Trying to just suck up the check matches and they're not adding to the matrix. We're not going to have that, right?
Hey,
I only built one account and I could build 50 if I needed to, but I only build one.
So who is this guy then?
I don't want to take away from my team.
Who's this guy?
If you are a pastor and you also have a church or a 501c3 that actually has people, that's different. That's a case-by-case basis, and we can approve that. But if you're just a person with a 15 LLCs and you want to use one of them and throw them in here, and that's not going to work, right? Because you're not going to be contributing to the other kings and queens and empires in the matrix.
North Carolina?
I'm going to go ahead because it's 7:50. Do you have anything else you want to add, Reagan or Tony, before I show them one slide that should make them lose their minds on the matrix? Because we have 2 compensation plans,
I found them,
but I've only been teaching on one.
So I want to add one more thing.
Coach Ray,
if you're already logged into the back office, this is also in that how-to steps for the to register your back office account. Please make sure that you enable your Telegram notifications. I know Tony already went over it. There's steps in there. Enable it, and then that way when we're sending out call information, because we do have a lot of people joining in the amazing welcome banners are coming through, and those are going to be rolling through, and you may miss stuff. When we send out the Telegram notifications for calls, you'll get that directly to your personal, or I'm sorry, to your Vibe notifier.
Your Vibe notifier. So that's going to be I knew they had a wee app for it.
That's all I have. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
And then all I have is this. Everybody go to join one more time. You're going to find the YouTube videos there. And lastly, the emails. If you go to Gmail or most all mails and click all mail right here,
oh my God, when I see
you'll see everything in your inbox.
Standard. Look at this.
That's great. You'll see everything.
Scan.
So you guys, I'm going to get off here, Megan. It is 7:52. I'm excited for what you have to say.
Oh, what a laugh.
Awesome.
Oh, we'll have to rerun that
I
one.
know people, someone wants to get back in, but we do have some people with some fake accounts and doing weird stuff.
Really?
So we're going to just lock them out. So I
apologize. Well, you're locked out
now.
Some
people got locked out. Someone did ask the question. Let's see.
Here we go.
Sorry. Only one account, blah, blah, blah. Do you have to verify your email in order for support?
What a laugh.
Support is
that
Ragan
right
now, guys.
Oh, I'm going to go back and have a look at my own video.
Our entire phenomenal customer
that was
care
good crack out, wasn't it? What a laugh.
We really believe in customer service. Like, I love
customer service is number one.
Join a company, which rarely happens, and
I'm going to go back and gloat about that one.
See if I'm doing okay, just in case my sponsor is
that
not
was exciting.
the
I love it when the good old
sponsor.
Good old scams
so
work
that's
again.
what we're working on right now. So you're talking to Ragan and the customer care team. So Ragan, do you have to verify your email in order
I can't
for
wait to see this one. This is like
help
going to the
you
movies and
if
watching your own
email was
content.
wrong?
They got that off the screen pretty quick, though.
Because that was in my brain. Sorry, my
your brain, your brain.
Make sure when you send a support ticket that you're sending
talking
the
to
support ticket from
the customer
your
care
email
team.
that's on file.
So Ragan,
the email that's on your Vibe account? Because if you send it from a different email,
because you're not going to be contributing
not going to be able to give you information from your back office account. And our support team is in training. They're going to do the same thing. So I'm a stickler on that because we want all of your information to be private. So look at your email address. If you use
so funny,
emails,
man.
Look at your email address on your back office account and only submit support tickets that way.
So Ragan,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Reagan, they're broadcasting us
saying
live.
That, though, if someone put the wrong email address
He's
on
broadcasting us live again.
and typically
he's putting our 6-year-old child on the internet.
But because we jumped out, me and I was just really talking to my leaders to see, and Reagan's leaders and Tony's to see who would be interested to jump on board with us. Hey, how many of you people watching this have a leader? I had no idea it would be 8,000 people, so it wasn't ideal. Build
they've got leaders.
In the beginning,
you should go get one of their leaders.
I'm not mad at the process.
I'm not mad.
It just makes it a little bit, gives us some room to have to figure a few things out. What if their email was wrong?
Look, I've just gone back and had a look at my own screenshot. I'm a funny guy.
So, and I apologize.
Wish I had it bigger.
Everything is a support ticket at this point. I don't care if what you're asking, if
that's brilliant.
What color your eyes are.
Brilliant.
It's going to be a support ticket because it's not going to be a text message. So no matter what
hopefully Bob's got that bigger.
It's always going to be a support ticket. If you send a support ticket and it's from an email, that's a case by case, and it'll be a conversation.
That's brilliant. I just don't want to make that
you and customer support team.
Look at this.
In the end,
I make myself proud. I'm laughing at my own stuff.
Service. Even when I, worked in customer care positions, Megan,
talk about customer
other companies.
What do they call
my goal as just a regular rep was to
customer confidentiality.
Okay. Right? Say that because that means that I've helped you. I've answered all of your questions, and there doesn't need to be a back and forth. But if there has to be, then we're here to support you and training the team to do the same thing.
Where is the support team located? How many people
and the support is
they have working in the support team? Well, they'll have 120, just like Chavez, because that's a good number to have in the support.
We want everybody to feel the vibe over here. We don't, we want you to get your questions answered. So just know that you can submit a support ticket.
Brilliant.
We're not going to have
ring her up.
100 support tickets. you know,
Let's bring up
come
Megan.
launch time. We're just
And while
not,
we're
because
doing that,
we're going to clear all of
see the
these
phone
out,
rings.
and you all are frontline coming in, and then it's going to be normal business as usual.
Ring
So
her
I
up.
do want to add this really quickly, and it's 7:56, and I'm glad that some of you are
7:56.
staying, because I'm trying to figure out who my leaders are, who want to
Who's your leaders?
hear this, you know, want to look at this
Gotta
slide
get my
real quick.
leaders.
So anyone who wants to be a legend, who really truly wants to make some income, stay on the call, right?
Yeah.
And give me literally 2 minutes, and then I'm hopping off, because we're still working
In building
to
mode.
bring
We're in
people in. So
building mode. And
someone
look, it's
said
going
none of
up
my
every
referrals
second.
was in my back office, but they were on the list. I need you guys to really listen. This is why I don't do customer care.
I did respond back to that as well. So everything's a support ticket, even with that, because some people don't, you know, they were running ads and things like that. So we understand that. Try not to do it right now. Look at your referral list and things like that. If you see someone missing, then, you know, send out a support ticket. But later on, you know, if you once things, you know, kind of die down, and you want to, you think someone may have been on the list, you can submit a support ticket and ask, and we'll cross-reference the master list, and we will send you an email. So just remember, any questions that you have, you are more than welcome to send a support ticket. There's no wrong or wrong right or wrong thing
everyone needs
to
support
send.
when you sign up for
Try
a new
not to
website.
send like novels, get straight to the point, and then that way we're able to help you faster, and we're able to help our other Vibe partners faster as well. I do want to throw one more thing out, and then I will be done. Have nothing else, because we do want you to get your
I'm
legend.
sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail
legend,
box
future
that has not been
legends.
set up yet.
I'm getting this question a lot from the partners. How do we do a husband and wife account? Because
yeah.
When
it's
I'm
$25,
listening,
guys.
I understand
Get divorced if you
exactly
can't
where the
afford that.
confusion can be
Just saying.
of where they think that they have to share an account. So husband and wives 100% can have their own account.
Make a ring.
So everyone has one
The
account.
mailbox belongs to
And in the beginning, when they were saying households and things like that, I was cringing, because I know those words are confusion words. So husband and wives, 100%, you can have your own personal account. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else you or Tony want to add?
Pretty sussed.
No. Do you need me to stay on, or am I good to?
You are good to go. Everybody type support ticket in the chat. Okay. No more questions about, I'm the general, right? Somebody said I was the general. I can't do customer care because my voice is too strong.
Yeah. You're too much of a
Tony
bitch,
do it
really, aren't you?
eloquently, and that is not my strong suit.
Yeah.
I am more of a
bitch.
Give you the directions and let's run and let's build.
Let's ride.
Everybody types support ticket. Everybody keeps asking the same questions on these calls. It's a support ticket if you are missing someone. Don't send multiple support tickets. Okay. Do not send multiple support tickets. Wait 24 to 48 hours. Someone on the call earlier is like, it's been 24 hours. I said, that's
no
not
money
48.
or product to qualify.
Has it been 24 to 48 hours, or has it been 24 hours? 24. Then wait 24 to 48 hours.
We will actually try and find.
And I know it comes off really strong when I say it, but I'm looking for legends. I'm looking for people who want to build this business. And if you're not in yet, you're okay, because you're still coded before all of the people who are getting ready to come in. You're still coded. Even if you can't see yourself and you're missing people, just build right now and send the support ticket and work while you wait. Somebody type that in the chat. Work while you wait. Send your support ticket. Don't send me a text message. Don't send Reagan a text message. Don't send Tony a text message. Work while you wait. That's why we're letting you in the doors early. And you have 36 days before we officially launch, which is an
36
eternity.
days, everyone.
Do you guys hear me? Who wants to make some income, right? Just say me in the chat.
Handle the
and
truth.
If you're not sure, you are welcome to go. Have a great Friday.
Welcome.
I am only looking, I'm sifting and sorting, right? And about 100 people got off this call already. And I am looking for people who want to make $442,860
people got off this call.
a month. 'Cause it's going to
675
happen,
people
and
are
I
left
don't
in
want
here now.
you
This is
guys
dying. We're killing
taking
it.
pictures
Excellent. We
for
can stop
hours
people
with
from getting
leaders
scammed. That's what
at
I'm all about, ladies and
events.
gentlemen.
And you're
Oh,
like,
okay.
I wish
I'll
I
look at
could
it
be
again.
up there. You can. It's not hard to do, I promise.
It's not
Even
hard to
if you
do. I
start with
promise
3
you. I need to
people,
promise you because I'm
so let
lying
me
through my
bring it
teeth
down.
and I
I'm
don't
going to
know
show
when
you
I'm
one
telling the
slide.
truth.
And this is the information you want to relay. I know Janice
What
sent me a
information?
message and like, oh, this was a training, back office training. You guys should know this comp plan well
You should
enough
know this
because
comp
I've been
plan inside
beating it
out,
into
even
your
though
head
we
for
don't
2
have no
weeks.
product.
And I'm going to give you another video today that is more of a share. You can share the video, but it's more of a training video as well, so that you can really understand the magnitude
At
of
least you need to get
this
into this one
compensation
and have a
plan.
go.
Where are my legends right now?
Pinch any of my videos and do whatever you like.
Where are my
Download them and
people who really
re-upload them.
truly
It's all good
believe
with me if you want.
that
Whatever, man.
we're
Go
giving
for
you
it.
a
Just let's help each other out.
40-something day head
Here she
start?
is, the lady
You're
in
not
question.
paying anything yet. You're
You're
just
not-
sharing. Everybody
You're
type
just
share in the
sharing,
chat.
everybody.
You are just sharing.
You're just
And
sharing.
what do I share? There are no products.
What am I
Share
sharing?
how you feel.
Let's go to
That's
multi-speaker
it.
view.
How do you feel about Vibe right now?
Oh, I
How
feel
do
like
you
it's a
feel about
vibrator.
leading? How do you feel about learning? How do you
Oh.
feel about living?
Oh.
Share that.
Living.
Nobody wants to be sold. The minute somebody starts talking to me about
Okay,
products
let's see if she is
and
actually
all that kind of stuff, I'm like, what's the comp plan look like? Is it a
let's
binary?
see
Is
if
it a
she's looking at her
trinary?
phone
Is
when
it
it
a
rings.
matrix?
Here we go. I'm ringing her now.
I need to know because I don't get into companies to
Look at
be
your
a
phone.
product lover. I am a businesswoman.
You're not a
So
businesswoman.
for
You're
the
a
next 2
business
minutes, this is a
scammer.
business call. Someone said, how do I need to register if my husband is registered? Can we work together? If you want your husband to have his account
Oh
in
my
there,
God,
and
is this
y'all's
really a
relationship
question?
is
A husband and wife team have
stronger
to
than a
decide whether they
person's
register
breath
as
who just
individual
had
or a
garlic
couple.
pizza,
Do you
go
poo
for
together?
it, right? That is completely up to you, right?
I mean,
work with
do
your
you really have
husband
to
or
figure
wife.
out whether
We
you
are
split the
all for
$25 with
couples
your
working
husband or not?
together.
Or can you
But
create your own
you guys
account
have
and
2
share
different
your money?
networks of people.
Because you're going to earn
And even though I may work with
$442,000 a
my
month.
significant other,
And you might not
I
want to share that with your
I
husband.
may want my own $442,860,000 a month.
Oh, it's too good to be true.
So I don't know what y'all's relationship is like, and I hope it's strong.
Oh
We're
my
gonna pray
God.
for it.
Who
We're gonna
needs
have a
relationships
couples
when you're a
vibe
scammer?
tribe.
Red
but
flags, everyone.
That's on
Red
you
flag.
to decide if you want to build together or if you guys want to build together
It's
with 2 different
breezy.
accounts. You can still build together.
It's
with 2
breezy in here
different
because there's so
accounts,
much red
okay?
flag. Yeah.
I am very blunt, right? So please,
Red
I'm
flag.
not everybody's vibe.
It's a red flag. Wake up, people.
I want to show you one thing.
Don't
with
think this is
comp plan.
real.
You
What do you
guys
think
know
I
it's a
do this
matrix.
for?
People can't really truly contemplate making that much income, but I can. Because if I had this comp plan, I'd be at $1 million a month in all the other companies. But in all those other companies, I was at 100,000 a month or 50,000 or something like that. But in this comp plan,
Wake
it's
up, people.
unlimited. So I
Wake
want to
up.
show you something real quick.
Okay, here we go.
Duplicate by sevens. Everybody type a 7 in the chat.
Seven,
real
seven,
quick.
seven, seven,
Type a
seven.
7. And honestly, I really only need 3 of you. I'm the
3.
VP of sales. I'm the duplicator. I'm
She's
the
the
one
duplicator.
who is in the field and everybody's doing
She's in
their
the
job. I
trenches.
can't do what
She's in the
Tony does. I
shit.
can't do what
She's
Reagan
in the
does. I can, but I
trenches.
don't want to because they're way better. I can only do what
Now
I
with
do. And I
$16,000,
build FID. I build the foundation.
$395
We
a
did
month
that.
help
8,000
you
people in here. Are all of those people going to upgrade? I don't know. There's only
duplicate 3 times. 7
63 of you on this
friends.
call, and that's all
Throw
I care
7
about.
of your friends under the
I
bus
only
and
care
get them to
about
pay
people who show up.
$25 each, and
I
then
want
tell
you guys to be
them
like that too. You only
Tell
can care about
them.
people who show up.
to sacrifice
That's
7 of
it.
their friends and get
They will
$25,
kind of
and that's
X
all you need to
themselves out.
do.
You don't need
And then you'll have
everybody. You just need the right people who are serious about
$16,395
learning
a month.
compensation
Would that
plans.
not make a
And
difference
most
in your
people
life?
don't make money
You're
in
gonna
network
miss
marketing
out.
because you don't understand the comp
You
plan.
don't
just get in
understand
there
how
all
this is a
happy and
scam.
excited
That's the problem.
and I'm going to make $1
This
million.
is too good to
And
be
you don't.
true, people.
You haven't even read the comp plan
You haven't
document.
even read the
You guys are
comp
going to have a
plan.
compensation plan
Last time when
document.
I
and
grew up, comp plan
my
was a drink that you
legends are
drank
going
to
to
give
go
yourself
over it,
some more
and you're going to
nourishment
know it
when you were
You're gonna go to
lacking
money
something,
school.
like an IQ perhaps.
because you can't make money in a network marketing company if you
You
don't
can't make money in
understand how to
network
make
marketing
money
full
in the
stop
network
unless you're at the
marketing
top of the
company you're in.
pyramid. That's why they
I
have these
always
little
know because I'm going to
pyramid
draw
pictures.
pictures and everything. So I
This
want you
looks
guys
like a
to
pyramid.
duplicate 3
Does that
7
picture
times, and I
not
want to
look
show
like
you
a
how much
pyramid?
income you could make if you only started with 3. But you
You
have
only
36
started with
days
3.
to get 7. Type a 7 in the chat.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7,
Now type a
7.
70 in the chat. Now type 700 in the chat. 'cause my goal is to
700?
bring in another.
Have you ever started a
7 to
business and tried to build up
10,000 to
700
20,000
customers?
people, because I
It's
know I can do
incredibly
it because
hard.
I'm going to work every day.
She's going to
and
work
I'm
every
going to
day. And she's going to
reach
get
out to every person I
59,000
know
idiots to
in
pay
the vicinity.
$25
I'm
each.
going to
And
put
then
it everywhere.
she
So if you
is
guys
going to
don't
get
tell your grandma about this business,
$442,000 a month.
I promise you she's going to join
$5 million
with
a
me.
year. You just need to
I'm gonna
trust
get to
this
her
scammer
somehow,
who's had 10
some way, if
scams
you
that
don't
I
tell
know
her.
of.
Okay. So
10
when you guys
scams that
come
I
in,
know
let's
of.
say that this is you
And that have
and you
failed.
only have
And everyone's
3
lost their money.
people
And
on your
nothing
first
she has ever
level. So
claimed
your
has
matrix
eventuated.
is
And
inside
you will
of the
get
company's matrix.
$442,000
So let's
a
say the
month.
company is at the
This
top.
is a dream
and we
come
have
true that
3
you're going to miss
spots,
out
then
on.
we have 9, then we have 27, then we have
I need
81
to get out
spots,
more.
81 positions,
Oops, what
81
happened?
people.
10,000.
Well, we have
My watch just
8,000
told me I've
right
done
now.
10,000 steps because
But
I've been waving around
my
the
goal is
room.
to have 25,000 to 50,000
Oh,
people
I'd pay
in here by
$25 for her to
February
just
the
to shut the hell
17th.
up. I love that
And
comment.
we will.
Oh, there's red flags everywhere here.
And you're in first.
Let's
So
go
look
for
at
the.
level 1.
I think we'll have
Let's
to
say
skip
that
your
you
message
didn't
and go
refer
straight for the red
anybody.
flags.
You
Okay.
were just in
Red
here for the
flags.
ride. You're vibing out, but you haven't
You
referred
need to get your
anybody.
vibe out.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm not talking about check matches. I'm talking about you doing the bare minimum of what is asked of you, which is get position, pay your $25.
Get your
and
$25
then
here.
get a membership bundle.
Get a membership
And
bundle.
it's monthly. Someone said,
And
oh,
lock
I don't
yourself
want to pay a
in for
monthly. Well, what network
$442,000
marketing
a
company are
month,
you
ladies
in
and
where you
gentlemen.
don't pay a
Everybody's
monthly and you're
doing
making
it.
money? They're usually called Ponzi's.
Ooh,
They're usually called, where's that money coming from?
she mentioned
How
my
are you getting
name.
paid?
The
Because
Crypto
nobody's
Ponzi Scheme
buying
Avenger.
anything. So how are you getting paid if nobody's buying anything?
Yeah.
You have to be in a network marketing company that has a monthly.
It's
I'll
not
never
a
join a network
scam
marketing
company.
company
It's
that
a
doesn't have a
gifting
monthly.
company of
That's
anything.
called an affiliate program.
Oh,
And that
no, you
means you're
call
a
it an affiliate
salesperson
program
and
because then
you're
you don't
only as good
sound
as
like
your
you're actually a
last sale.
scam
I don't
company.
like that. I want to share and I want to get paid forever.
Oh, yeah. And how come it hasn't
That's
happened
what
in
I
the
like to
past?
do.
Because
So let's
you've
say this
claimed
is
you made
you and you
$100,000
don't
a month
sign
in the
up
past. What happened
anybody
there?
and 3 people fall into your top
Matrix.
level. That's $5,
Go on.
$5.
No,
That's
I've got dirty glasses
$15.
now.
Or if you have membership
Oh,
bundle
no, I've
number
smudged my
1,
glasses. This
that
is a
would be
tragedy.
$3. So everybody type a 3 in the chat and type a 5.
Three.
How much is product bundle number 1? I will tell you
$25.
February 1st. How much is product bundle number 2?
Oh,
I will
what's
tell
the
you February
$25? What do we
1st
get for our $25?
when we roll out our
That locks
products
you
like
in.
Apple,
I've got
like
dirty glasses
Jordan,
now. Not very
because
happy.
we are that good. That is how
That
much I
good.
think of
I'm
our
going to show you a
product
video
that
after
I'm
this
not
one of
rolling
how
it out on a
grumpy and how
PowerPoint.
ugly this lady is, which you'll
Okay.
probably be amazed
So you're
with.
either going to get $3 or $5. Let's
$3
just go with the
or
$5.
$5 from every
3
person
people
that
fall
you
in.
lose as a friend.
That's $15. Let's say that 9 people fall into your next level, right?
What next level?
9 times 5 is $45.
Oh my God, do they
Okay.
not know how to
Then
use a
let's say
calculator?
27 people fall in on your
Just
next
so
level,
happens,
and that's third
I have a
level.
calculator.
That's $135.
Right.
Well,
7
you could help out. You could actually spend the next
times
36 days and find 3 solid people who want to make
25 equals
$442,860
$175.
every single month.
And if you get those 7
You
people,
might not want to say that to them because
and
they'll
they all get
believe.
7
Just
people,
say you want to make an extra 500 to 2,000 a
times
month because
7,
that's most people's belief.
49.
Anything over that, they
49
think
times
it's impossible
25.
because they're not around
So
enough people
she's going to
making that
get
money. I'm
$1,200
poor around my friends. Super
and
poor.
$25.
Some of my friends are
If you,
making
your
4 or
7
5 million a
friends
month.
sign up
I
7
am
people and
poor
pay
around them.
$25.
So I
And then
zip
she
my
just
lip
needs to
and I take a
multiply
lot of
that
notes. That's
times
it. I don't feel
7.
bad about myself.
And now
I
you
just
made
know that I have a lot to learn and I have a lot of
$8,575. And
growing
then
to
you
do.
times that
And
by
I
7.
support them and I'm excited for
And that's
them. And I want to
$60,000.
learn
And
how
then you
to
times
be
that by
more like
7.
me
And that's
so that I can
$420,000
attract that type of wealth as well. Right? I don't need
that
you
you're
guys
going
to
to
be
get.
me.
If
I
you
need you
just
to
keep
be authentically you.
recruiting.
Let's say those
And then you
27
times
people
that
come
by
in.
7.
We don't need them to
And the
get
calculator goes off the
gazillion
scale because there's
people.
not enough money in
In
the world
24
for
to
this to actually
72
work.
hours, if you bring somebody into the business, you should be helping them refer 3 people and duplicate by
God
3. So that's
stretched.
81.
Let me
That
fix
means
that.
if you didn't refer anybody,
If you
and
did not
made
refer anybody,
81
you're going to
times
hell because
$5,
Jesus
that's
said that.
$405
That's what
extra
she'll say.
dollars a month.
Not what I
And we
said.
get paid every
Camera
day.
effects.
So
Every day.
eventually,
No one's got
people's
paid anything
memberships
yet.
are going to happen on different days.
Oh,
And
really?
you're going to get paid $5 rolling up, $3 rolling up every time
$5,
somebody pays their
$3,
membership that falls
$5,
within 10
$3.
levels.
And that $3
Okay.
is going to add up to
81
$442,000
times
a
3
year,
is
a month.
243.
Sorry.
Level 5. That means
I'm getting a bit carried
that's
away.
$1,215 $5 bills. Okay.
It does.
243 times 729
Yep, she's going to
on that
rinse and
level. There's
repeat
729
hyperverse because that
positions
works
on
so
the
beautifully for
6th
everybody,
level.
didn't it? Ask Sam Lee.
That's an extra
knows all about it.
$3,645.
That's why
in
Tammy
$5
Jackson is in
bills.
here. Tammy Jackson's in here.
2,187 people on level 7. That's an extra
Let's bring up Megan
$10,935
again.
on just level 7 in $5
Just
bills.
level 7.
Now, honestly,
Seven,
guys,
seven, seven. Honestly, because
this is
everything's been dishonest up to now.
$16,395 a month in $5 bills. Now, if you only refer nobody, you can only make through level 5. That's $1,800 a month. Now,
I've
if
got an
you're a
idea. I
person
think she's
who
blocked my
doesn't
phone
refer
number.
anybody,
So
and
now
you
I'm
get
going
in
to,
right now
I'm going to
and
put a
listen,
mystery phone number in.
I'm up here. The company's up here, and we're
company's up
building as
here.
partners with you. We're
We're
not cracking the
partners.
whip. We are going and
We're
getting
not
our own
cracking the whip.
customers. My goal is to refer 1,000 people by February 17th, and I'm at close to 500 or
Caller
so.
ID.
Not
Show
me,
my
but
caller
you,
ID.
like company.
Turn my caller ID off.
And we only have one matrix because we want to spill
We only
into
have
your
one
matrix
matrix that
and
can
help
make
you make income as well.
$442,000 a month for you.
So if you want to make more income, you have to
See if she rings
refer
now.
at least 2 people to 7 people
Two
to unlock
people.
the entire matrix. Now, how many of you could use an extra $16,395 a month in $5 bills? Just say me in the chat. And if
No,
I'm
I'm too
talking
scared
too
to.
long, I promise that you can go
You can
hang
say
out
me?
on Friday, but I'm talking to the ones who don't want to hang out just with their friends, who maybe
she's
are
talking about people who don't want to have friends and
I
just
don't have
a
enough
pile of
money
money.
and I'm
You can sit there and spend
like,
all
you
your
want to go to a beach somewhere.
$442,000.
You want to fly to Mexico. I
That's
just
where
flew to
she's
Mexico
going.
for
She's
4
going to go
days
live in
just to get
Mexico.
away because I knew what was getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
And don't look at your circumstances right now. Don't look at where you are right now, because it'll cause you to think that it's
643
not
people.
possible.
She
I
has
don't care if
lost
you're sleeping in your
350
car.
people.
I don't care if you are
Oh, look,
lost your
support ticket.
job. You have an opportunity in front of you. So you got to buck up, Buttercup, and you got to see what's in front of you. Because February 17th, people are really going to be believers, and I'm so excited about it. This is if you don't
I want to
refer
be
anybody.
a believer, couldn't leave her if I
1,800 a
tried.
month. But if you refer 2 people, you start unlocking 3 people, 4 people, you start unlocking more levels. So just refer 7, and then you unlock everything. Okay. I know that my other owners they're like, I am so in your face and crazy about this comp plan because I know what's going to happen. And listen, how many levels deep are we right now? Just in law of numbers.
So
Somebody
they've given me
put it in
this
the chat.
form you can see in the chat.
In 2 weeks, all I did is I called everybody and I duplicated the 120 something people that was on my call. The first launch call I did, I was only on there for 13 minutes. And I said, don't ask me any questions. I'm launching my own company. I'm going to tell you about the money.
Right.
Don't ask
now
me about the products.
File this, how to access.
And people are running
download
crazy.
Into.
How many levels deep are we if we have 8,000 in pre-launch? And I'm only looking at 20%, because 80% of those 8,000 people may do absolutely nothing. They may not even upgrade for $25.
But take my
and I'm fine with that
$25.
because it's a law of numbers. And 20% of 8,000, almost 9,000 now, is 1,600 people. So I'm not duplicating by 3s. I'm duplicating by 1,600. Do you think that I'm going to max
Same
out
speech
this
every
matrix?
meeting. It does seem that way.
Yay or nay?
She has talked everyone to sleep.
Heck
so
yeah,
they
I
left.
am.
It's
Like,
exactly
I already
right.
know
We're
it.
down to
Just like Exxon,
hey, as the
Mobil,
numbers
or
are going up
whatever
in the
Mobil
Vibe
knows that they're
website,
going
they're
to
going
do
down
$1 billion because it's
in the chat
metrics and
room.
it's numbers,
So
and
support
numbers
ticket.
don't lie. I 100% know I am. And the crazy thing is that you guys are in these levels. And you're going to get hit by the tsunami, and
You're going
I'm
to get
not
hit by the
done yet.
whoopee stick.
I'm only worried about what I do.
Oh, she
I'm
only
not
cares
worried
about
about
herself.
what
She doesn't
Sandy
care about her
does, or
sister's
what this
children,
person
obviously.
does, or that person. I'm not calling my upline and like, you're focused on another thing. I'm not. I don't
calling my upline.
I don't care.
I don't care about anyone.
I'm looking at these numbers, and I know that
I'm just a mega bitch from
along
hell.
with Andre, along with Reagan, along with our entire corporate organization understands what their job is to make sure that this boat sails into the sunset, into the promised land.
But
My
it's really
only job right
disguised
now
as
is to
the
hustle and build. Type that in the chat.
Titanic.
It's my only job.
Type it in the chat.
I mean, I'll weigh in on the colors, I'll weigh in on the branding, but that's not my job. That's
It's not my
Tony's
job.
and,
I don't get
and
paid
her
enough for
team's
that.
job to do marketing.
Because if I want to do marketing,
And
I
she's
have to give me a
very
pay
good at
rise
it.
from
So guess what? I'm not swerving in
442,000 a
her
month
lane.
to
You know what I do
500,000 a
good?
month. 500,000
Hustle
a
and
month.
build. And I'm going to keep referring people because I don't know who
can
my
hear a plane
leaders
taking
are
off.
yet.
She loves to talk more than I do. I'm not even listening to her.
That's all I
Switched
have
off.
to say. It's
That's all I have
8:17.
to
I'm
say,
getting
but
off
10
here
minutes
because
later.
I have probably referred 10 people
me,
today,
me,
and I
me,
don't
me.
even know who they are, but
I
they're
don't even
on
know who
this
they are. I don't
call.
even care who they are. I just want
And
people.
I am going to be doing a leadership call with
we're
all the people
saved.
with the most numbers. I'm going to talk to you first. Tomorrow, I'm going to call you. I'm going to put you in a private group with myself because you have the masses,
Yeah,
and I
boy,
want to
yeah, it's
talk to
gonna be
you,
good.
and you go talk to your team and
You go
relay
talk
the
to the team.
messages
Yep.
so that we can get these launches going. Because
Hurry
I'm
up.
going to launch for the next
They're going to launch the
120
spaceship.
days,
Elon
like
Musk
February
move over to the
17th,
side.
all the way February,
coming
March,
through.
April, by February, March, April, by May, by my birthday, by Reagan's birthday, May 14th.
Oh, May the 14th is Megan's
I want
birthday.
us all to be in another country somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's
Dubai.
no reason we're building right now. And then I'm not going to stop. So you
not gonna
won't be
stop.
able to
Nothing's
catch
gonna
me.
stop
And I'm
me.
doing planes,
Except the
trains,
whoopee
and
truck
automobiles. And I'm going to be
and the ice cream
everywhere
truck.
in everybody's city, looking for my leaders, looking for my legends
I'm
who want
looking
to
for my leaders.
ride off into the sunset. So if you can't find your personals right now,
if you can't find,
Reagan will find them. Hustle and build. You need to get
hustle
new
and
people.
build, everyone.
Okay. You need to get new people. Hustle and build. Your personals are in the back office. And if you had a team huddle,
Your personals are in the back office.
and you know those people are missing, put all your people in a Telegram by just your team. Because I'm about to put my leaders in a Telegram, in a messenger all the way over here.
The lady who
so
looks
we
like
can
she
vibe
stepped off
out
a Star Wars movie with her,
we got to
with
get
her
this
attire
done
today.
And anybody who doesn't like my coaching style,
No, we don't. And I'll show you how bad and how horrible this lady is.
with, and I won't have my feelings hurt, but this is how I coach. And we got to move.
This is not coaching. This is how she gaslights.
Be quick, but don't
she doesn't know the word gaslighting, obviously.
We're not going to be mean to each other.
We're not
but we don't have time
to
talk about things that don't matter. Like, I think I'm missing one personal. Well, how many personals do you have? 2. Huh?
I think I'm a scammer.
Call me for 3-way calls only right now, because you will get me saying, is this a 3-way? Okay, call me back.
Yeah.
Because right now we're building. I know you guys are like, this lady's crazy, but everybody wants to be a beast.
Well, I don't think you're crazy,
until it's time to do what beasts do. Everybody's like, man, I wish I was there with you in the beginning. No, you don't.
Yeah. Well, no.
My team was doing $1 million a week.
$1 million a week.
You were there in the beginning, because everything was broken in the last opportunities, and it was a mess, and we didn't get any sleep, and we kept going. You can't. Some people can't handle it. You're not built for it just yet. But if you want me to teach you how to do it and how to just keep going, I can. I'm super excited. I've lost 15 pounds already.
Oh my God, that's why you. That's why
there's a plus.
You must have been really fat before that.
All right, so I'm getting off of here because I got work to do. So listen, if you want 3-ways, if you want launch calls, I already have people scheduling launch calls. I haven't put my Calendly link out yet because I don't want to drop it in the group and someone fill it out who only has 2 personals. You have to have.
I'm just going to fill that up when that comes out, lady.
And give me a minute. I'm not going to drop my Calendly until I talk to the production leaders tomorrow.
Hey, we should try and figure out that Calendly link. I'm sure it's going to be the same as their website.
Launch calls with them, and all of you guys will jump on that private call with that leader.
Let's see if we can find it.
And then as you bring more people, then I'll
Let's go to my website.
Type this in the chat.
Find my Calendly link and then copy her username. She'll have it already set up.
Then I'll say, okay, Sterling.
She's trying hard.
David
to
Miller
be
is
next
blossoming.
Coach
Now I want to
Storm
do
Wellington
one
from
with
Total
David
Life
and
Challenges.
anybody Sterling that didn't get on your launch call because they claim they forgot to
Now,
get
everybody,
on.
if I do find that Calendar
Then
link, it
bam
will
fam
be
on
in
to
the
David's
WhatsApp group, which
David's
is in the
launch.
description of
And
this
then
video.
everybody who gets on David's, they sign up. And then we're going to bam fam to
Okay, what would the
Miss Kess, I think that's her name.
what would the Calendar
I
link be?
can't remember. I got to look.
I
But
reckon.
that organization is
Have a
like
look.
16 levels deep already. It's crazy. It's like this person has 60 people, then the next person has like 40, and then the next person has 30.
Let's
It's
see if we
crazy. And
find it.
guess what? They're on your
Page not
team, so you don't
found.
have to be jealous of them. They're on your team,
Megan.
and they're going to spill in potentially into your organization.
It'd be legend, wouldn't it?
This is so much fun for me. All right, so I'm gonna go, guys. Let's keep it moving. Send your support
Keep it
ticket
moving.
and go away from it, and let Reagan do her job. And you go hustle
You
and
go
build.
hustle,
you have 36
hustle,
days
hustle.
before we launch. Okay, we're in pre-launch right now.
We're in pre-launch.
All right, peace and blessings. Let's get to work.
Obviously, Elon Musk
Let's
doesn't know
change
what
our
he's doing
life.
because she really knows how to, do a pre-launch, doesn't she? She's going to press stop.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, okay. What's happening here now? Do we know? We'll go back to. So we've got 583 people in here now. We'll go into gallery view, and we will stop that. Mute Tony's music. So that is somebody else's copyrighted music there. I love that. You just play other people's videos in here. They obviously don't know about copyright strikes. We'll even get rid of the video. But she will be now doing question and answers, and this is where the shit gets really, really good. She's going to stay here, I think. We could always report her. Oh, report her. Whoops. Legend. Oh, no point. 426 people are here now. So it would be interesting to see whether she stays around or creates another meeting. Let's go self-view, show self-view. Don't want to do that. Let's go multi-view speaker. Let's try that one.
Peace out, Tony.
The recording has stopped.
And the meeting has ended by the host. Well, that's exciting. Well, let's not waste that meeting. Let's just put that meeting over here for now. But what I would like to do is I wanted to show you guys what a Trojan horse awful lady this is. And I've got another wee video.
Okay, thank you for that.
I just want to see if I can find the video that
diagram,
I'm
but
thinking
can I
about.
actually have the time zones written out side by side, not in a chart.
Boom. 1 second, please, caller.
And add, let's see, make sure you add all of the time zones on there.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
3 p.m. Eastern, so it's 2:22 right now. So
where is she?
I need it to be a big alert, use a lot of emojis, and I need you to
Zoom.
alert the people and tell them that links are going to go live in about 30
My
minutes.
Zoom.
At
I
3
think it's that one
p.m.
there.
Eastern, and put
Ooh,
the time
there she is
zones
again.
side by side.
You're going to get enough of her. You won't
Lots
want
of
to see her
emojis,
from only
lots of
scams anymore.
alerts, lots of red flags for me.
There is another video that is playing in the background at the moment.
Someone's referral got a different sponsor. It
And
was
I'm trying to
Prince
figure out the
earlier,
part
was
where
told
she
it was
says to
changed, but
everyone
the back
to come
office
after
doesn't show
me,
the change.
which
Send a
I'm trying
support
to
ticket.
would be good.
It's 24 to 48 hours. So if something's not changed, right? But if she said it to you, it's probably because
I'll just have a listen, see if we can find it.
fiery thing right here, where February 1st is the last day to request a sponsor change.
All right.
YouTube channel, real quick. Hold on 1 second. Me and Reagan.
All right. I'm just trying to figure this out. Maybe a second. We quite need to find it. But there was a.
Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe.
Okay.
And you're gonna see my phone number is right there.
Hold it. I'm just trying to see if we can find the part where she tells everyone to go after me.
You guys outside of Telegram, you have to go through the support ticket route because, anyways, you have me now. So what's your question?
Okay. No, I have someone I was trying to let you know in the chat that's sending out messages. I can't remove them, but they're trying to promote something in this particular chat right here.
Oh yeah, people.
Adversary.
Just have a listen to this for a second. It's quite interesting.
It's probably okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't mean to cut your head off. Where are
No,
you?
you're fine. This is Tamika.
So she's blaming me for.
Oh, Let me make you co-host, Tamika.
Okay.
Everyone
Bonnie
else,
Howard, are you still on here?
everyone else that's
If you guys
causing
want to ask me a question,
any
you can.
grief, it's now
Yeah, I'm just
associated to
ignoring
me.
people. If you knew how many spammers I get, I don't even pay attention to them. And people, they're like, oh, they're sending, and I'm glad you guys are telling me, but I don't ever respond to anybody in Telegram ever.
Well, you do really.
Right? Never. And I get so many different, hey, and I'm like, I just ignore it because I probably have 1,000 chats. Seriously. Rufus, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
You know what? I am fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. I already know how it is trying to start a business, and yours
It's
is
like-
a lot bigger,
Like
bigger than.
I want to hear the part because it's quite interesting.
8,100. So I had to pivot, right? Like,
I want to see if I can
what
find the
should they be
part.
doing?
Building.
Customer service, so she's gonna be super polite.
All right.
What? I'm sorry.
Yes, can he just ask the question real quick now, please?
Yeah, I will let you guys stay unmuted if the spammers jump in. Let me make a couple of you. I'll make a couple of you co-hosts just in case. Go ahead. You guys can talk to me.
So if this
raise
was a
your hand,
legitimate
and
company,
I'll
why would
just
you be
sit
worried
here
about scammers
and 'cause
jumping in?
I'm here to help. Go ahead. Unmute.
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, can you guys hear me okay?
All right.
The company's matrix. Fine, I appreciate it. So yeah, so for the people on here, what he was asking is yes,
All right. I'll see if we can find it.
plus you're gonna make another 1,500.
Because I want to document it. Because she's asking people to
I'm from West Memphis, Arkansas.
come after me.
Oh, it's the same thing I do to you guys in the Telegram. I'm like, alert, alert. And so that's what you need to get your list together or whatever. And
All right.
there's 2 different Telegram.
Back office.
No.
Or email yesterday.
Okay, understand. But
See
that
Face. I'm going to require that you follow directions and
if we can find it. Sort of worthwhile listening to because you just sort of realize how vicious they are. And so I'm just going to go back a bit.
attention to them. And people, they're like, oh, they're sending, and I'm glad you guys are telling me, but I don't ever respond to any.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Last day to request a sponsor change. Watch these 3. It's Reagan and I talking about 2.5 weeks ago.
I had to find it.
Raise your hand real quick and let me get it to you. It's probably because you were talking to her on the phone.
Look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video of her because this is the rudest person I've ever seen. And look at her demeanor. Does that not look like a scammer? I mean, I've got no reason to go after this lady. I've never actually met her.
That's probably my cue to get off for this call, right?
Yeah, but you're going to hear double sound for a while, but I'm just going to find the part where she tells people to go and do her dirty work for her.
Queen, can you could see my phone when I was pulling it up. I think because I'm on my hotspot, so maybe I can't do it.
Yeah, we'll just listen to what she says.
So I use ChatGPT for everything. So if you need to know time zones or anything or recipes, whatever, you can just talk in the chat now. In the back office, that takes you to a different Telegram.
Okay.
So you're going to hear double sound for a while, but I just want to show you how awful this lady is.
I'm just, so call me for a 3-way with your son or whoever you said. Away.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay. You're gonna have to go ask somebody else because you are.
Megan,
Hold on,
sorry.
that you could qualify. Let me get Carlotta and then Stanley. I'm just going based on hands up. 16th. Stanley at 1 p.m. And ask your question quick. You guys so get to give you a early answer, okay? Carlotta, Stanley, you're on deck. Natoya, you're on the hold. To talk about quick question, I'll give you a quick answer. Putting somebody on
how
the
you
phone
doing?
with
You know, I just want to thank you
making
for a great job. I got a
Circle
quick
your top
question.
5 to 10
You
people
know,
and 3-way
I
those
kn-
people.
well, I'm
PS3.
just getting
Keep
on.
their interest. Hey,
What? I'm
Biggest
asking
they
about
can
friends
handle
that I got
challenges
in.
get all frustrated and rude and
I
then
didn't
they
see my
destroy
sponsor.
relationships before we
You know,
get
All right, I'm going to stop it because I
haven't
want.
had any issues up until now. It's not even an issue, so just relax. Wait for this. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I want to hear this part where she threatens me. Let's see if we can get it.
But
It's up. There's just an extra step now.
Okay. Yeah, this is Karen, by the way. Did you say go to the bottom and?
I want to do that stuff.
Okay, so if we pin it,
With me, and I have a business over here that I do like wallpaper design or something. And I just want to put 2 accounts. You've been
going step by step, but I can only get it won't say, like, reset your password, or forgot your password. It won't say that. It doesn't say that.
Posted it in the group. If not, I'll.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, I was freaking out for a second because nobody's gotten a referral. Hey.
40 hours.
And you know what you're doing? You guys should be off this call right now, and you should be building while we take care of things, because it hasn't been 48 hours yet. So please don't read my phone. You found out your email was wrong. You put your email on the spreadsheet incorrectly. But
underneath me.
They call with me. That's why I'm not answering people's messages. If they're not calling me right now,
I understand where you're at, but I have a lot of people.
Focus on 7 before February 17th.
You all get your 3x10 matrix, and we're.
And let me make a couple of you. I'll make a couple of you person who brought you in, because we're all in one matrix. New people, because your
start a business, and yours is
like,
a lot bigger, than the one I started.
I wish I could find it, but I heard it before, and I couldn't believe she's talking about me so disgustingly. I might have just found it. It won't be a second. Let's have a listen.
Did she leave me? Yeah, that's fine. You guys can hop off and go recruit. I'm just, if you want, I'm just going to sit here and answer questions, because I'm not opening up that chat at all, because Reagan's directions will get lost in everybody who wasn't in class. That's how it works. People who don't come to class are like, I'm confused. What am I doing? Right? So I'm not opening up that chat. I'm going to force people to come to class.
She doesn't want to open up the chat because we abuse the hell out of it.
We're going to do this again. I'm not doing presentations right now, right? You guys can share the videos that we have, the video. You can share my videos. You can build with your referral link. But I'm at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to just do Q&A tonight again.
Didn't sound like it.
To make sure everybody understands. But
you're gaslighting.
At some point, when we all get in the
so this is the video. You're listening to the sound of a video
so fast
that was recorded 5 hours earlier.
Because you're on here. Some of your people are not going to be able to catch me because I'm going on tour. I'm going to be everywhere. So
she's going on tour.
Giving you a head start to learn. Thanks, teacher, for your time, talent, and love. Oh, Wayne, thank you. I never got that until like 10 years later. So
all right, mate. Captain, nice to have you here, mate.
Available.
See you, mate. Yes. Thank you very much for your support.
We're opening up those links, all right? Because we're not going to hold up the party.
I just want to find the part where she says she's coming after me.
That was it. Sorry.
And you guys can ask any question you want. I just try to slow it down, but you guys can hop off. What if you cannot get emails?
Let's go find it.
That there's probably
all in, and then when you wake up or when.
Yep. True story.
So if you don't, go back there and reset your password.
See.
So you pay $25. That you have 2 accounts yourself.
Literally thousands. So
other people, just share. Everybody, you have a phone, and I need you to send out a massive, hey, I'm launching my new business. Please support me. And then pick up the phone and make a list and call your time. He's copywriting my stuff, which is
here we go. Found it. All right. So this is quite good.
If you don't know stuff, but as a teacher, I tell my students, you can do anything with the internet. You can ask it questions and it'll give you the answer.
All right. So I'm going to make a bit of a point of doing this one.
Kind of have to start. Some things you have to look up. Okay. Good. Somebody said here to learn.
All right. Here we go.
Any other questions before I hop off?
Oh, sold something.
That person copied your stuff, Tony.
I know. Look, listen, you guys,
The best form of
sometimes
flattery is copying, right?
we're
You know what
super
we're gonna do?
popular.
Hold on. We are going to listen to the 544. I'm gonna do a private call this weekend, and we are going to all go to YouTube. We're gonna go to Facebook, and we're gonna all report Danny to heck, and we're gonna report his minions because he.
Okay, so here we go. So,
Hold on. We are going to listen.
alrighty, so I'm going to actually do a little bit of because I'm going to make this into a short, you see. So let's do this properly. So first thing I'm going to do is go back to me. And I wish I had my news at hand. Treat, Squid Hand. What a shame. I don't think my music thing doesn't work anymore. But I used to have this thing where I could report news and it'd be news to hand. Anyway, I'm Danny DeHick, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I've had a threat. Someone reckons they're going to shut down my YouTube channel because I'm exposing them as a scammer. Now, you won't be able to see this, but you'll be able to listen to a lady called Megan Lynch. And she wants to shut down my YouTube channel. So let's have a wee listen to see what she says. This is actually her, but what we will do is we will actually go to the actual video where she says she wants to shut me down. It's not actually perfect, but it will actually be on the screen and we'll bring her right up close. And it's not the best recording, but listen to this threat that I've received. Here we go.
And it'll give you the answer. So that's what you have to start doing. You kind of have to start, some things you have to look up. Okay, good. Somebody said here to learn. Okay. Any other questions before I hop off?
All right, I think I had it.
That person copied your stuff, Tony.
Here we go.
I know. Look, listen, you guys.
The best form of flattery is copying, right?
You know
you know what we're gonna do? Hold on. We are going to listen to the 544. I'm going to do a private call this weekend, and we are going to all go to YouTube. We're going to go to Facebook, and we're going to all report Danny to heck, and we're going to report his minions because he loves me so much. He promotes me all over the stuff, and he's always on my calls. Like, I would not be on somebody's call if I'm not benefiting. And this is the last time I'm going to give a vibration of attention to him. He's a troll. Like, and I'm rarely rude to people, but this dude is a nut job. And we're going to all report him, like all 8,100 of us. We're going to go and we're going to report him on YouTube, and he's copyrighting my stuff, which is a no-no. And then we're going to leave it alone and we're going to ignore him, because whatever you give energy to, it breeds, and we're winning. Like, he's going to, the Bible says that, how does it go? It's paraphrased. We'll make the.
So this lady says that she's going to go to Facebook and close me down. Well, to save your time there, Megan Lynch, I've already had my Facebook account reported because somebody said I'm promoting a big scam. Fancy that. And they shut me down, and I can't actually do anything about it. So you don't need to worry about that. You just need to work on my YouTube channel. Now, my YouTube channel has over 1,900 videos in it, and they're all promoting scammers like yourself. Do you not think that one of those videos would have been successful after trying to shut down my YouTube channel? Do you realize there's a thing in America called freedom of speech? Well, that's what I'm doing. So what are you going to do about it? Are you crazy? And as for copying your images, have a look at this one. Only scams. Two sisters, Megan and Ragan Lynch. Yesterday, they put their child on the internet, a 6-year-old child. Then she comes along and starts accusing me of being a pedo. I think you know what that word means, but it can't get picked up with YouTube if I say it like that, because you're not allowed to say stuff like that. And she's accusing me of being the victim, or the culprit. I don't know. It's just unreal. But anyway, let's carry on listening what else she's going to do to me, because she reckons, I think she said it already, she might not have, that she's going to do a lawsuit against me. Now, the last guy that tried to do a lawsuit against me was trying to sue me in the New Zealand High Court for $3.8 million. How did he get on? Well, 3 months worth of lawyer's fees at $33,600. An hour and a half before the lawsuit started and the High Court judge actually opened up the file, they chickened out. They spent a week trying to negotiate with us to back down, saying that they would pay all our legal fees if we just remove the videos. And we said, no, we're not removing any of those videos. We would relish our day in court. Go F yourself. Well, I think was what my lawyer said in a nice way. Anyway, hour and a half before the High Court judge opened the file, they filed a discontinuance. I was in the courtroom and the judge goes, am I reading this right? And the lawyer, which I was trying to eyeball, wouldn't be able to look me in the eye. He said, yes, we've decided to drop the case. So then the judge awarded my legal fees 2 months later and scolded the guy for wasting the court's time. It's called a slap writ. And now the University of Canterbury are actually doing a study on what actually happened. And they are going, another lawyer that's contacted me, or a guy that's associated with the law, is going to the New Zealand Law Society to actually work at changing the law so they can't do it to New Zealanders. The problem that you'll have, Megan, if you do decide to try to take legal action against me, you'll need to have assets here in New Zealand. And if you don't have assets, then you'll have to put, like we asked our Stephen McCullough, to put $150,000 into a trust fund. And then he'll have to prove that I don't have freedom of speech. I don't have the right to give a public warning to people. You so far haven't produced anything to do about a company. You're asking people to invest $25 in a company that doesn't even have a product or a service. You're holding them to ransom to lock in their position in your pyramid-structured company that you've shown pictures of. All I need to do in a courtroom is play this very video and you would lose the case. And I would be awarded all my costs. I quite like being in the courtroom. So bring it on, sister. Go for it. But let's listen to what else she's going to do.
That your enemy, your footstool, he's going to have to watch us win. And I love it. Like, it makes me so.
So I have watched you lose 10 times in a row. We've found so many scams and opportunities that you've presented to your tribe in the past that have failed. Why do you think for a second that this one's going to be successful? Why do people actually get in here and listen to you? Are you entertainment for them?
So very happy. It does. So anyways, but we are going to have that call and we're going to all report him.
So she's got to set up a Zoom meeting to report me and use everyone else to do her dog work. Well, that's pretty clever. And not only that, if she is going to do a lawsuit or something like she claimed earlier on or about to claim, then why does she imagine standing in front of a judge and the judge says, so you're suing Mr. DeHeck for defamation because he is trying to expose what you are doing. And you're going, yeah, he won't let me promote something that's nothing. Oh, right. And what are you actually doing? Well, it's a secret. You'll have to come back on the 17th of February or the 14th of February, whatever it is. And I'll tell you then. That's what the judge will say. Tell me now. And you've had a history of doing this sort of stuff. Yeah, so? And you want to, and he's an investigative journalist. You wouldn't have a shit show in hell, girl. But try. You've got all the money. You make $100,000 a month. Just use some of that money. Or are you a washed up scammer and you've got no money and this is your last ditched effort to get another cycle of scammer money in your bank account? Oh, on your crypto wallet.
And we're going to demand, we got lawyers and things like that. So we're going to demand that he gets shut down because he's not only a bully, he's actually breaking the law.
I'm breaking the law. What law are you alleging that I've actually broken by broadcasting the fact that you have a scam that with no name, no product, no nothing? What law have I actually broken? And if I've broken the law, then I have as much right of broadcasting you as you do me. Why don't you start broadcasting my videos on your YouTube channel and let's break them down? In the descriptions of all my videos, I spend quite a bit of time putting together very good descriptions. On my website, deheck.com, you go to the homepage, you'll see that I've actually posted, I think, about 3 blogs about these ladies and what they're actually doing. And I've also posted the history, the criminal activities that these ladies have actually done in the past. What else do you want? If you were to use common sense and read those blogs with an open mind, how would you ever think that this lady, who I've never met before until I saw her in a video with Tammy Jackson, I don't care anything about her whatsoever, but I do care about the detrimental effects that she can have with people who don't know how to study, who believe people on a handshake. I mean, remember the old-fashioned days when mum and dad would just about be cooking up a dinner and the friends would come around at the dinner time and you'd all have dinner together? We don't do that sort of stuff anymore, do you? No, you don't. You text people, is it okay to come around? You don't drop in and say, g'day, we're just visiting at dinner time. That's old-fashioned. And some old-fashioned things are nice, and we don't do it anymore. There's some people in our lives that have grown up and they trust people. They look people in the eye and they do business. This young 47-year-old whippersnapper is actually looking people in the eye who trust people and outright lying to them. She's misleading people. She's claiming things are going to happen that she has got no control over. She's claiming $442,000 per month you can earn if you follow her leadership. She's telling you to gut your friendships with people. She's telling you to destroy relationships. These Ponzi schemes and scams are far more than money. They destroy relationships, they destroy families, and they also put you on the radar to be hooked up by the IRS, IRD in our case, Homeland Security. I mean, this lady, I am building a database about her and her sister. Everything that she is doing right now has been documented. Now, she can probably get away with this. I don't actually personally believe she'll ever be hauled up for doing it because she would have been over the last 5 years of criminal activity. But she can't stop me either. And all I can do is create public awareness and disruption. She tells people in this video that she's just going to ignore me from now on. Every single video that I've got of her, she can't stop talking about me. I challenge you, Megan, to do a whole video and not look down at your phone when it rings, not look in the chat box, not bring up, look at this picture here. This is her inbox on an account that was just using Danny DeHeck, scam. And then Danny DeHeck, Megan and Ragan Lynch exposed, using a child to defend the scam. All these messages here were just in the message here. They flipped that up there for about a second and they took it off. Brilliant. Another good job of disruption. These are only scams, these sisters. They should be on another website. They would make more money. And there's no law against that. But they're not. They are doing financial fraud. And the consequences for doing that are incredibly high. In fact, I think it would be quite important to actually read the reply because she was trying to allege that I'm doing some broadcasting scam and I could be in danger of getting a big fine by doing so. So I actually did a bit of research on what the fine would be for an American person that was running it. So I'm going to play that because it is actually quite horrific, the consequences of her actions. And I don't even know if she realizes it. But yesterday when she was using her 6-year-old child was just absolutely incredible to see that actually happening. But I'm going to see if I can bring up the reply. Let's see what she's saying. So this is what I wrote to her after her using her 6-year-old child. Let's have a listen to this. Come on, computer, read it to me. Here we go.
Ragan, let's address the facts. You and Megan willingly involved your child in a Zoom meeting with over 900 people to defend what is, by all appearances, a Ponzi scheme. You chose to put a child in the spotlight of a public meeting and used her as a pawn to legitimize your questionable business activities. Yet, you're calling me sick for using a thumbnail to expose this blatant manipulation. Let's be clear. No responsible mother would ever allow their child to be part of a scheme that preys on the vulnerable, let alone use them as a shield to deflect criticism. This isn't just poor judgment, it's exploitation. A 6-year-old child has no business being in the middle of a meeting like that, let alone being used as a spokesperson to convince people to hand over their hard-earned money. You brought your child into a situation that exposes her to public scrutiny and criticism, not me. As a mother, your job is to protect her, not thrust her into the middle of something as toxic and damaging as a Ponzi scheme. And let's not overlook the fact that the very nature of what you're promoting is harming families financially, families just like yours. What message are you sending to your child? That it's okay to manipulate others for financial gain? That exploiting trust and relationships is acceptable as long as you make money? If you truly cared about your child's well-being, you'd remove her from this mess entirely and focus on building a life of integrity and honesty. I understand your frustration, but let's place the blame where it belongs, on the choices you've made and the actions you've taken. Instead of deflecting and pointing fingers, it's time to reflect on your actions and the impact they are having, not just on the victims of this scheme, but on your own family. If you're upset about how this situation is being portrayed, perhaps it's time to reconsider your involvement in these schemes altogether. Danny, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger.
Yeah, so this lady literally has a choice, doesn't she? I actually said I'd remove all the videos that I have if she stopped promoting the scam. So they don't really care about their kids. She was furious yesterday. She came into our WhatsApp group, which was set up to go after these ladies, and you'll find that link in the description of this video. And she was furious at the fact that I put her kid out there. Now, I've gone through and I've blurred the faces out of the children because I don't think the children need to go to school and be made fun of, because I used to get picked on as a kid, and now I pick on adults. But anyway, she then went on to say that the New Zealand fine for broadcasting children that she's put on the internet herself is like 250,000. I can do jail time. So I wrote another. It's called the Harmful Digital Communications Act. So then I wrote another reply to her, and I think it's necessary that you listen to this as well.
Reagan, it's interesting that you bring up the 2015 Harmful Digital Communications Act, which indeed protects individuals from harmful online behavior. However, it's equally important to consider the legal ramifications of running or promoting Ponzi schemes and scams, particularly in the United States, where the consequences are far more severe. Penalties for promoting Ponzi schemes in the US. Promoting or operating a Ponzi scheme is considered a serious federal crime, often prosecuted under laws such as wire fraud, mail fraud, and securities fraud. Here's what the law says. 1. Imprisonment. Federal penalties can result in up to 20 years in prison for each count of fraud. 2. Fines. Individuals convicted of running or promoting a Ponzi scheme can face fines of up to $1 million per count under securities fraud laws. Companies involved in fraudulent activities can be fined up to $25 million or more, depending on the scale of the fraud. 3. Restitution. Courts often require perpetrators to pay full restitution to victims, which can run into millions or even billions of dollars. 4. Asset forfeiture. Any assets gained from fraudulent activities, such as luxury cars, homes, or bank accounts, are typically seized and liquidated to compensate victims. 5. Civil penalties. The SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, and other regulatory bodies can impose additional civil penalties, banning individuals from holding any future leadership or investment-related positions. Why this is relevant? You've raised concerns about potential emotional distress caused by exposing harmful activities. However, it's critical to reflect on the emotional, financial, and mental distress caused to the hundreds, if not thousands, of victims who lose their life savings to scams like Ponzi schemes. By using children in your Zoom meetings and leveraging faith to gain trust, you're not just crossing ethical boundaries, you're exposing yourself to significant legal and financial risk. Instead of invoking harm laws, it might be worth considering the harm your actions have caused to your victims. The consequences, if authorities act, will be far more severe than online criticism. The 2015 Harmful Digital Communications Act seeks to protect people from baseless attacks, but holding scammers accountable and protecting the public from fraudulent schemes is a matter of public interest, not personal attack. Perhaps now would be a good time to reflect on whether the path you're on is worth the risk.
Yeah, so I think that's quite good, but I think you get the idea. Anyway, it's pretty hard to listen to that sort of stuff when you're watching a video. But anyway, I think I wanted to get that off my chest more than anything. So the fact is, this lady only scams. That's all they should be doing. Be more money doing only something else, if you know what I mean. But I'll just listen to the end of this threat.
So we're gonna watch God work.
She's going to watch God work on Danny DeHeck with her legal case and her legal evil beevils.
Okay, so anyways, suppose you're not a builder, how can you make more?
So she's back into it. All right, so we do have one more wee video I want to bring out, and it's this one here. Now, I've never actually seen a lady talk so horrible to people. So let's have a listen to a lady who's getting pissed off with people and see where it goes.
Found it last night easily. So I was like, oh, okay. So I clicked it, even though I'm already in Telegram. Click it. At least you'll know that it's gonna also broadcast from the Telegram to the,
Yeah, there's two different Telegrams.
back office.
There's two different
Right.
Telegrams. There's the Telegram from Join One More Time that I'm in and a whole bunch of people are in.
Mm-hmm.
And even to insinuate that I'm obsessed with her, all I'm doing is a public warning. And if she gets off the internet, I will stop doing these videos. If she stays on, I will keep doing these videos. So this lady is obsessed with money and the greed of money. She is what she would proclaim as a lover of money. The root of all evilness is the love of money, not money. But this lady is trying to get money at any cost.
But the back office Telegram is a different Telegram. So you got to enable that one and you got to get in the real corporate one. This one was just mine because I wanted to jumpstart my leaders and get started right away. And then it turned into a whole thing, right?
But it's funny that it linked me to that one.
No.
It linked me to that. It didn't?
No.
Because it has the same thing on it.
No, there's two different Telegrams.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it again. Okay.
One more time, and then there's one in the back office that takes you to a different Telegram.
Oh, okay. I looked at it wrong then. Okay.
No problem.
All right. I'm done.
Yeah, so call me for a three-way with your son or whoever you said.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay.
Megan.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Sorry. Let me get Carlotta and then Stanley. I'm just going based on hands up. Stanley, and ask your question quick so I can give you a quick answer. Okay?
Ask your question quick so I can give you a quick answer. And the guy goes,
Stanley,
oh, okay.
You're on deck. Natoya, you're on the hole. Quick question. I'll give you a quick answer.
Okay.
Hey, Megan, how you doing? I just want to thank you for a great job. I got a quick question. I'm just getting on. What I'm asking about for is that I got in. I didn't see my sponsor. I sent it. I sent in the actual ticket for for support, and also I see the person that's underneath me. The question is for that my sponsor sent a ticket back in I think January the 3rd, and she has not received any type of response.
There is no email before at 24 hours ago. So if she sent an email, she probably sent it to me, or she didn't send it to the corporate in January the 3rd.
Okay.
Our support, she's not going to get a response, right?
Okay.
None. So if she has you're already in the back office. So all of you guys, if you're already in the back office, you should be going to talk to all your people to tell them, I'm going to be giving you a referral link here shortly, right? And if she's waiting for a response back, there is no response back. She just needs to go reset her password. And if it doesn't show up, she did something wrong and she needs to send a support ticket.
Okay. Well,
the actual support, she probably sent me an email or some other, but we didn't have a corporate email. And I've been telling people I'm only talking to you in the Telegram up until we just posted our support ticket link, our email yesterday.
Okay, I understand. But now,
why are you? I'm sorry, I'm being rude.
Yeah.
Why are you asking for her? Where is she?
This is amazing. This is how rude this lady is.
Actually, I think she's on and her hand is raised. But
what's her name?
What's her name? Dorothy, I want to speak to her.
Mays.
Okay, Dorothy. Thank you, though.
Yeah. Dorothy, speak to me now.
Yes, I do.
I only want leaders
do you
here.
hear me?
What's your question?
What's your question,
Actually,
sweetie?
have sent a message
Hurry,
several times in the
hurry.
chat, and no one responded. I sent it to Ledge and I sent it to Tony. Still no response. But
For what though?
But my question is that when I went into the back office, initially it wasn't showing my address on my email. It said it wasn't found. I spoke with my sponsor. He saw it. So the email address was incorrect. In the meantime, I went in and changed the email address, but it's still not showing the gentleman that just was speaking. It's not showing in my back office when I go in.
Okay, I'm a little confused. So
Okay,
help
that's
me out.
sarcasm.
You don't need to call anybody else. Like if you just help me understand the process. Number one, you logged into the Vibe website and you put your email in and it said there's no email, correct?
Correct.
What did you do next? Just
I contacted my sponsor. He saw it.
Stop for a second.
Stop.
What should you have done?
What should you have
I
done?
did send an email to support at that point as well.
So your sponsor can't do anything for you. So it's an unnecessary burden on your sponsor. And that's what people are doing to me. They're sending me messages and it's like, that's not the process. So
Okay.
you don't have to tell me, because if you already, number one, you went back there, your email was wrong. I'm not trying to be rude, but listen.
I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm going to be rude.
Leaders right now, and I need you to follow the steps. So please don't read my tone.
Please don't read my tone.
Found out your email was wrong. You put your email on the spreadsheet incorrectly. But correct?
You made a mistake, correct?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Don't beat me
You had
up.
to have, or it would have been back there.
Wait, I'm
It
cool.
wasn't incorrectly. I was using the wrong email address. So I went in and I changed it. That's actually been changed. It has the correct email address.
Okay.
When the gentleman was just speaking, goes into his back office, it doesn't show me as a sponsor. He has been speaking with support and they show him.
It's not they, it's Reagan.
Oh my God.
Whomever.
I'm just saying. That's
What a
important
Trojan.
because
What a lady.
if you're going back and forth with her, and I could probably put it on here, and I think
They haven't sent me anything, so.
Yeah.
I know, because listen.
Here we go.
How long did she say to give her? Anybody else how long did Reagan say to give her to get back with you guys?
She said 24 to 48 hours.
It hasn't been 24 to 48 hours yet.
Okay, that's not my question, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to be rude, but do you understand where I'm trying to
I understand what you're saying, but you're not letting me explain what is going on. Mine is corrected now. What I'm asking is that Stanley signed up. It's not showing a sponsor for him, nor is he showing in my back office.
So then what? Okay, so sorry, because I'm just stopping you so we can. So what did Stanley do now?
Stanley.
What I did, that I sent support
You
to
sent
Reagan.
Okay.
That, as far as it was labeled sponsor name, and I put in there as far as sponsor name that that Dorothy Mates is my sponsor.
Okay, so then what happened? So you sent a support ticket to Reagan, and then what happened?
I'm still waiting for the response.
Okay, because how long did she say to give her, Stanley?
24 to 48 hours.
Has it been 24 to 48 hours?
It's been 24 hours already.
Has it been 24 to 48 hours?
Okay, no.
Then wait and go build. We'll fix it. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, I'm looking at the support tickets and people are putting my name down and we're like, can't put my name down. But understand that.
I think you get the point anyway, guys. She's just a rude, horrible lady, and this is a scam. If you haven't seen that, you've missed the point of it all. All right, guys, I think I've done my dash. Thank you very much. I'm Danny the Hick, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. It's only 2 hours long, so you might get the best out of it. You have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video. And remember, don't get scammed by these two ladies. They're just out to get your money. There's so many scams out there at the moment. I'm literally looking at 100 different scams all the time at the moment. They're all the same. They're all gaslighting people into these opportunities, and it's just disgusting. Anyway, thanks very much. We'll see you in the next live. I don't think I'll be doing too many of these sisters because I'll probably shut down my YouTube channel, or their legal team is going to come after me. It's going to be fun. Another one bites the dust. See you guys. Thanks for watching.